wrestled that thing past Gunner and Gunner and
What's up, basement dwellers? Welcome to another edition of Minecraft Monday here at Basement Protocol Productions. It's me, Chris the Taste Man Dace, bringing you the Monday Night Minecraft here at Basement Protocol. Trying to get set up. Part of the setup. That's the stuff. That is the stuff. All right, get that off mute. Looks like it's working nicely. Give you the big old game, my little head. And since I'll be the first in the Minecraft Discord, I'll go ahead and jump in there. So my ramblings, they're warned. They're forewarned that if there's ramblings, I was here first. Alright. Don't know why the music is so damn loud. I feel like that should be at 50. Take that down to 10. Oh, god damn it. Now I remember why it was so low. I'm going to assume somebody logged in, and that's why I set it off. Nope, just did it on its own. Well, there's no point of having... Okay, that's happening. I believe tonight we're working on some biomes here in our museum. I do need to repair my shit. So let's go do that while everybody is getting on. La 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 lava. Chicken. Da, 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 da. Crispy and spicy, it's a lava attack. It truly not work anymore? No way. He hit another home run?
He does! And a high fly ball out to right field. Does he have it again? He does! Grand slam, Kyle Schwarber!
He is going to be very expensive.
With chance of MVP in the background as he took that swing. He launches his second home run of the night.
Holy shit.
6 RBIs, it's 11-3 Phils.
Wow. That is... I don't hear any MVP chants. That is impressive. His 40th home run. It is a grand slam. Anyway, that's not why I was on here. Mm-hmm. And we go ahead and post that bitch. All right, did my part. And step through there. Gonna go to the center. What are planks? I don't remember what the fuck I was doing last time I logged off. Never chicken. Oh, Dan's on. That's why there was lag. Dan!
Days.
How goes it, sir?
Having a very weird day.
Anything in particular, or just weird?
Frank! Well, it started off, I've had an itchy butthole for like most of today.
Okay, well, that's lovely.
What did I just walk into?
Dan's having a weird day.
And then,
Have you been
I'm
not wiping properly?
no, I've been wiping. I've been like wiping extra firmly because it's been itchy.
Well, that's
I
probably
don't know.
what
I don't know.
you probably wipe too hard now.
Well, no, okay, I don't want to talk about my butthole for that.
I miss
So then,
Excel.
so do I. And then my mom got locked out of her computer because she forgot her four-digit PIN that she's used for her debit card for the past God knows how many years.
Huh.
So I got that whole memory thing troubling me. And then she managed to reinstall Windows after I logged her in. I don't know how she pulled that off either, but like I might need to ban her from computers soon.
Oh, damn.
And then I get a call from my doctor's office. Like, oh, we're confirming your appointment for this Thursday. And I'm like, no, it's next Thursday. Like, no, it says this Thursday. And I'm like, all right, I'm free this week anyways. So hang up, go about my day. They call me back again. I'm like, okay, they're correcting the thing. I was like, oh, we have a therapist now. Do you want to schedule that appointment as well? And I'm like, oh, I wasn't expecting that, but sure, go ahead. So yeah, we can schedule it for next Thursday. We have an opening. I'm like, that's my fucking opening. So yeah, and then the butthole got itchy again. It's been a weird day.
Is the butthole stress related?
I don't think so.
Is that a thing?
I have no idea. But
Do buttholes get itchy when you get stressed?
may have discovered something scientific.
I think we need to do science.
Induce stress and see how itchy a butthole gets?
Yes. Now we should do it on a victim that's not currently in this conversation so that they're unaware.
Right. Well, yeah, double-blind studies and all that. You know, they can't be aware that the study's happening.
Exactly.
But the question is, Who? Because like Gibbles doesn't. I don't think he knows what the word stress is. He's just perma drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll definitely dilute your studies. Jarrett? Because the other one's Cheever's always high, so.
I think he's just
True.
He's perma stressed. So
Mm-hmm.
I think he's the opposite of Gibby. So yeah, I guess it's got to be Jarrett.
Well, if Cheever's permanently stressed, go check on Cheever's butthole.
His butthole's got a lot of different issues too. He's a terrible subject for this study.
Yeah.
Okay.
His butthole's all sorts of screwed up.
It's going to have to be Jarrett or Alan.
And we see Alan like maybe 3 times a year now.
He's also pretty. We could just ask him how his butthole's doing, because isn't he? Actually, he seems quiet.
Gotcha.
Like he hasn't been blowing up the chats with his woes lately, unless he just gave up and he's defeated now, which happens to the best of us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There you go. And I'm not going to answer Jarrett.
I'm glad you branched out to multiple different chats just in case.
Yeah. It'll also tip off which one he looks at the most. And it appears to be
It-
gaming news or gaming news.
And it's a lot easier to slip up and accidentally view the chat. You know, you can't just leave it on preview. Accidentally click one and then oops.
Mm-hmm. I almost put it in the soccer chat. Remember, that's like one of the ones he's not in. And that would have been weird because there's a lot of people I don't really know in that chat.
One way to get to know people. Just how's your butthole? Dogs check each other's buttholes out. I mean, it's.
You're not wrong.
Maybe that's what dogs are doing. They can tell how stressed each other are by sniffing their butts. They've been doing it right this whole time.
So what are we working on?
Why is there a empty shulker dick? Well, I guess they're not all
What?
empty. I mean, this is definitely a shulker dick. I don't know what else this would be. This definitely a shulker dick. Intentional or not, shulker dick.
Oh, the blocks I've been semi-gathering while taking down that mini mountain.
I guess, but you definitely made a shulker dick. Oh, Dace is up there.
Okay.
I think I can hit him with an arrow. Yep. 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 Angle it ever so slightly. Yep. But anyway, to answer your question, Dace, after the sidetrack of the shulker dick, well, we need to build the pens for the creatures and start gathering creatures, so we also need a fuck ton of name tags.
Name tags.
The shulker dick's over there.
Oh yeah, this is where I'm putting like stone and shit.
Why did you make it a shulker dick?
I was going with a bicep
Bicep.
or a hammer.
I could see hammer. I guess follow-up quick. Is there a reason that we're clearing this? I mean, just because, or are we putting something here?
Mm.
It's
Well, I
just
know
something
you.
to do.
I know Dace doesn't need a reason to delete anything.
It was just in the front of the museum.
Dace would be so bored on a super flat world. Probably blow his mind. He'd just be sitting there like, what is life?
Dig into the ground. Favorite character in
Or
the
would he
Fantastic
have the
Four film?
calmest butthole in the world?
Calmest.
Because
Because the
everything
world
is
is the way he wants it.
everything is done. Other question: how much black concrete do we still have?
Why?
Because we're gonna need some for the AC cord
Oh, yeah.
for the Guardian at some point when we get there.
Well, our concrete guy works second shift, so.
And his kid's been causing a real itchy butthole lately.
Yeah, has he been better? Is he still like randomly dipping for hours at a time?
No, well, no longer randomly. Like I was me and him the other night. I forget when. So he's like, yeah, TJ, look, how long is this dungeon gonna take? I'm like, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes. And yeah, because the kid's up, and he wants me to put him to bed. I'm like, ooh. And he never came back.
Gonna say whatever day it was, Wednesday? No, Monday. When the fuck did I last play?
It was over
Whatever,
the
whatever.
weekend. I know that.
Yeah, whatever day it was, he just randomly like, oh, I'll be right back, and then he was gone for like 45 minutes, then came back a bit, and then just was, oh, I'll be right back again.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. Do this. Yeah. Oh, that ain't. Well, actually, it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Totally fine. So Days, how's your day going? How's your butthole?
I mean, I'm always stressed, but it's never been itchy. So
You're just not actually stressed then.
that's not true.
Did you have a fun time at your wrestling event?
It's okay. I discovered I have severe road rage.
I mean, yeah. Was just traffic a nightmare getting in and out of there, I take it, or just everywhere?
Second night getting out was awful. And yeah, kids may have seen a side of me they haven't seen before.
Did they learn some new words?
Oh yeah, they also I had to teach them that it's not okay for them to throw things out the window, but I can.
Yes.
My old boss threw a coffee cup at a car once while we were in LA, and he was trying to merge on the interstate, and it was like stop traffic because that's how LA traffic is.
Mm-hmm.
And like this dude was not fucking letting him in, and yeah, he just flipped out on him, yelling all sorts of shit. Grabbed his coffee cup, threw it at him.
It's like I was one of the first ones out of the stadium and into my car, and I followed the signs and went through where I was supposed to go. And then a couple of these asshole New York drivers decided they were just going to keep cutting through the parking lot. And one SUV got really close to my car, trying to cut in front of me, and he got nailed with about 3 cans of Celsius. Well, empty cans, but
I was gonna say Celsius, or were those the special kind?
yeah, it's just empty cans. But I got very, very vocal with him, and almost got out of the car. Because what that guy didn't understand is I'm okay with, like, I peaked. And if anything happens to me, you're just setting up my kids for life. So,
So at this
bitch.
point, go out in a blaze of glory.
Yeah. And he did not get in front of me. Now, 4 other cars might have got in front of me in the middle of this. But I won that small victory.
Right. Well, it's the level of spite has no bounds. Like this
Mhm.
is about you and him now, not
Yeah.
anything else.
And then I yelled at the guy who had a magic wand to, like, direct traffic. Yelled at him. I was like, what the fuck is your point? Because he wasn't doing his job stopping these assholes driving through the goddamn parking lot. Like, are you just here to remind us that there is no order?
Probably. He probably just like, dude, I don't get paid enough for this.
And he's right.
And ask for a tip.
Yeah. I mean, I felt bad that he happened to be the one I'm yelling at, but, like, his counterpart who was at the other exit/entrance, whatever, just letting everybody go, and that side was not letting us get out, and that side essentially cleared. And I was like, what the fuck is your point, dude? Like, you should have stopped them and made people zipper.
Uh-huh.
But instead you stood there and just let them basically clear out 2 lots before we even got a chance to move, which is just, why me and that Suburban had it out. So yeah, other than that, like, it wasn't terrible. Wasn't great.
Well, that's good. I mean,
I just don't
did
think I'm a big fan of wrestling anymore.
did the people you want to win?
Yeah and no, which is infuriating. But it was only 3.5 hours, which really irritated me because it was like if I drove back and forth like I was considering doing instead of like getting a hotel up there, the drive would have been longer than the fucking pay-per-view. And I get that it's 2 nights, but still in total then it's only 7 hours. Like, you should either just put it on one night and cut a couple matches off the card, or added a few more into it to give it the fucking value.
How long are they normally?
So when they're by themselves, they were used to be like 4 to 5 hours.
Oh, okay.
In this new era of overproduced extended commercials, they're about 3.5 to 4. The ones that aren't 2 nights are 4, and it seems like these 2-night ones are about 3 to 3.5. And it's like you're just an episode of Raw or SmackDown at this point now.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, so I told the kids to enjoy it because I don't think I'll be doing that again.
Never doing that again.
Which, if it's the last one we go to, they got a good one. John Cena's last night as a champion. Somehow we have managed to see both of Cody's title wins unintentionally. Punk did win and was champion for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, I saw a bit of the conversation on that.
I was so pissed because, again, it's the predictable thing to do. Once it got out what you were planning, you should have pivoted. That's why the second night I thought was better, because honestly did not expect Brock Lesnar to return because he's in the middle of a sexual assault allegation.
Oh, the WWE doesn't care about that.
That's basically what it came down to. Or they just felt there wasn't enough there to like keep Brock involved with it. He's still part of the Vince thing that's going on.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of, so I've been listening to a podcast called Behind the Bastards.
Mm-hmm.
That they just talk about a bunch of bastards throughout history, like Nazis and shit. But every once in a while he'll do other people.
Mm-hmm.
But he did like a 6-part series on Vince. And I think that was before all of this stuff came out. So I assume once I get caught up to date, there will be a revisited Vince McMahon.
Yeah, apparently he, at least the accusation is, he offered the girl to Brock to get Brock to re-sign.
Oh.
Why are we talking about Allen's ball?
There was a point that he talked. I guess there was the first female referee.
Mm-hmm.
Way back in the 80s that like Vince basically invited out and then whipped his dick out and pretty much said like, so you're gonna satisfy me, right?
Yeah, you're gonna earn that job.
Yeah. And then bad things happened, and then I think she was then again fired not too long after that because
Yeah, they just stopped using her.
Yeah. And Jared, to answer your question, you should have been here 20 minutes ago.
Well,
Yeah,
look,
Jared.
I already stated I wasn't going to get on. But
Well, then what are you doing here?
So you
Curiosity
came
killed the
on to
cat.
learn about Alan's butthole?
yes.
Oh wow, I got a lot of
Interesting
messages.
thing.
Yeah, his answers were a little
Disturbing.
possibly disturbing.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy. I will leave
Oh,
them
I want to
unread.
see what he said.
Well, I'll just spoil. One answer was stretchy.
Yeah, that was the one that threw me off. And I was like, is he on? Is he on? Is this what he's talking? Is this what the conversation is? Like, are they tracking this in Excel? Like, are they tracking his answers in an Excel spreadsheet?
I mean,
No, this is what
for
happens when we
science.
don't talk Excel.
Well, you should ask all your friends and then put them in categories and see where they land.
This is
mean,
taking a
kind
different
of.
turn, but makes
Well,
sense.
and we could gather other data points at that.
Oh
with
God,
that, I guess.
what have I started?
Oh, look at it.
You said his
Look
name
at
so
it.
many times.
You start talking about buttholes and everybody shows up in the chat.
Well, now Alan's here, so now I want to hear about his butthole. So let's go, Alan.
Can I help you guys?
Yeah, tell us about your butthole. You saw the message.
We're gathering data points. That's all.
This is BPP. Bros.
If we tell you guys what we're measuring, then it ruins the data, so you can't
Yeah.
know.
Well,
So
you've
Alan,
already
tell us
gotten my answers, so I should get to know.
No, we need a verbal clarification.
We will submit the study to the Trump administration, and then they can determine what they do with it. Good luck.
Can't wait to see what
So you're
Trump does to my
saying I
butthole.
can just rewind the stream and figure it out?
Well, I guess that is a tactic you could use.
Yeah. Clip it.
It's wild that you're able to make it here, Alan, but you couldn't make it on Once Human, dick.
Oh, I'm not making it on Minecraft. I came down for like 10 minutes before he wakes up.
Did you come down to
Curiosity.
figure out what happened to your butthole too? 'Cause that's why I jumped on.
Why
It
is
just
everybody popping in when Alan's butthole becomes a topic of conversation?
You know who's
Hey, look.
missing?
Gibby, you just gotta say beer.
Yeah, but it's a little suspicious that the butthole king isn't here to talk
Oh.
about buttholes.
He's the butthole king since when?
Have you seen the gherkin?
No.
Okay, I'll let him know.
Oh, you piece of shit.
It was a trap.
Look, I've seen enough dicks in my life, okay? Like,
But you
I was in a
haven't
football team.
seen
I
a
have.
gherkin.
I'm sure I have. I'm sure I have.
You should have led with that, but now we don't know. So for another science experiment, you need to see it.
No.
Maybe.
I'm gonna start hanging out with Frank a whole lot more.
what?
Frank sees
A
it
lot
all
more
the
than
time.
what?
He saw it at Home Depot.
I did see Gibby at Home Depot. I was checking out and glanced up and saw him wandering the aisles and went, I'm not gonna talk to him because I'm checking out. I'm leaving. I'm done.
I do that all the time. Or and the worst part is I pull down my hat like it makes me invisible.
Yeah, because you don't stand out.
Yeah,
Exactly.
All right, Chris Evans from fucking Captain America. Let me pull a hat down so no one notices me.
That's where I got it. So
Try
I mean,
to
it
kiss
works.
Scarlett Johansson at the same time.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
If I run into any of y'all anywhere that wasn't planned, I don't want a conversation. I'm just gonna be honest. I guarantee it. We can do the hey, how's it going? That's it.
Thank you
I'm not
for
looking.
letting me know.
I'm
That's
not.
a lot. I do like a head nod and I keep walking.
I can't
That-
wait to see
that's
Frank
fine.
in public and be like, Frank.
Just- I'll give you a hey man, how's it going? And I'll just keep doing what I came there to do. I'm
And
on
I'll
a
keep
fucking
going.
mission.
I'll keep walking behind you, Frank. For Frank.
Tell you, the hat thing works. Like I don't know if people actually don't see me, but they definitely don't talk to me. Probably for other
They
reasons.
just see you put the hat down. They're like, oh, well, okay.
This fucking asshole. And it works.
Had I seen you, I would have left you alone, as a good friend would.
And we would
See,
never
if I saw you, I would also probably not notice because I'm pretty sure the one time I saw you at the Phillies game, I didn't notice you guys, and it was like Jimmy who noticed us walking through.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Jimmy likes to point out people all the time.
There was one Sunday morning on the way to softball, I saw you at Heritage's, and I contemplated going to the next Heritage's. Even though I was going to softball, I was going to see you, but it's just like, I don't feel like talking to somebody right now. I don't even have coffee yet.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, and it's not you, not you. Again, if it was anybody I knew, it's just like, I'm not here for people.
Why do you think I didn't go get my own breakfast at Wawa? That's 90% of the reason why I had a girlfriend.
Yeah, and I felt bad a couple times, seeing Jess at Wawa, because she's a little more chatty.
Right?
It's like, I hope she doesn't think I'm ignoring her because she's her. It's just I'm not here to
She's
talk
her.
to people. Like, I literally just came here to get coffee, and I guess I kind of talked to the cashier because they hold my transaction ransom,
Mm-hmm.
What if you saw somebody in a public place, not like a
which is
store?
why I love self-checkouts.
Store
Like,
is
say you went
public.
to a theme park and you saw somebody at a theme park. Would you say hi to them there?
I would go the opposite way.
Okay.
I mean, then it's a different story because, like, for one, why am I at a theme park by myself?
Who said you're by yourself? Maybe you're out on a date.
I don't
I
go
mean,
on
definitely
those.
would not go
Who
find
goes to a
somebody that he
theme
knows.
park on a date?
But if I'm
And
if
fun,
I'm on a date,
adventurous people.
if I'm on a date, then also no, I'm not talking to any of y'all.
It's the most eye contact I would make with my partner, is trying to
Well,
avoid eye contact with other people.
I guess I'll talk to you because I don't want to talk to them.
Look at me, so they don't make eye contact with me, and they won't interrupt my conversation.
All of a sudden,
It's
you're
always
very
sunny.
interested in Jess's day. So how's it going? What happened the other day? Tell me about work.
Please
Then
tell
she
me
gets
about
all
those
happy.
fucking plants.
Then she gets all excited, thinking like, "Wow!" Starts going in. That person walks away, and you're like, "Okay, that's it. Keep
I'm
moving.
gonna
Shut
say
up."
this conversation took a downside, and it's no longer about Alan's butthole, so I'm out.
That's okay.
You guys are awesome. But I'll leave you with XL should definitely do some more. You guys should talk about XL.
Now we're gonna talk about you.
What?
Wait for the
Hey,
ding.
Jared.
How tall are we making these cages? By the way?
Ah, so this fucking Jared guy.
Okay. I think I'm at 10. I mean, I was
The
just gonna go.
itchiest butthole I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna go 16, but I feel like 16's overkill.
Hairy butthole too.
Nah, he seemed very non-itchy. Would have been my guess.
Thank you for watching the stream, Jarrett. We always appreciate it.
But to continue answering his question, even though he's not here for the answer, but like if I'm at a theme park with like you, Dace, and we come across like Dan somehow, then yeah, I'll talk to him because we're out doing stuff.
I do hate a hairy butthole. Nothing against Dan, just why didn't we invite Dan to begin with? Or did we invite Dan and then Dan went with somebody else? Because then at this point now, you're definitely not getting talked to.
They have
Oh,
other friends?
Yeah,
I guess
well,
that's true.
that's usually the yeah.
Well, that's the thing. So like if we were out doing something and we see people that aren't from, so actually kind of case in point. So when I was back home
Mhm.
over the 4th of July, we went to, there's a carnival that goes on where they do fireworks later and shit like that. But I was hanging out with Jefferson and Travis, and Jefferson kept seeing people they knew from high school, and I kind of knew of them because like I hung out with them.
Yeah.
But he kept wanting to go talk to these people, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, that's a red flag.
And evidently he blames it on, he's on Ritalin now, so he blames the meth. He's like, it just makes me want to talk to
Wait,
people. I'm like, that sounds like the
They
worst
gave
drug
him
in the world.
testosterone and then Ritalin.
Look, man, I'm not a doctor, but yeah, he's on Ritalin now.
I like that you're people shaming him. Like, hey, don't be friendly.
In Midwesterns.
Yeah. Like, hey, I've been in Jersey. I've seen the other side. These people live peaceful lives when they ignore each other.
Exactly. It's great. There's no interaction. There's no fuss. It's great.
I
But
guess
yeah,
like
just
if it was like a like somebody that we see or talk to regularly, I would probably interact. It wouldn't be positive. It would be like, why the fuck are you here? Like,
right.
It's not Gibby.
yeah, it wouldn't be nice. If it was somebody I loosely knew, I would try to avoid them at all costs.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Same. That was my biggest fear walking through this thing because it's the big to-do in Iowa, so it's like everybody from the neighboring everywhere is there. It's like
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run into somebody I know,
Like,
and I don't want to have that conversation.
my own personal hell is being on this soccer board and having to go there every Saturday and seeing people. Even people that are like their kids on my team. It's like, ugh. I like your kid, but I don't like you. So it's weird.
Yeah, I get that. I ran into one of my customers on my way to go see them. I ran into them at the Wawa by their shop, and I was so annoyed because I didn't like. Wawa's not the place like. The Tism was in full gear. Like, this isn't the place I see you. Get the fuck out of here.
He just walked up like, no, we're gonna have our conversation in 15 fucking minutes, pal. Move it along.
It was pretty close to that. It was kind of like, hey, I'm swinging by. I'll catch you in a little bit, and just like ran out. Like, no, I'm not here for this yet.
Like I was this past Friday, I have to basically get the rec uniforms inventoried and shit, so we know what to order for the next year. And Michelle's like, oh, they're doing stuff on Saturday. We can go in there and we can like do it while everybody's there. And I was like, or they're not utilizing me at work very much. So how about I go in there Friday, work from there, and I just do it by myself with nobody around. And she's like, why would you do that? I was like, because I'll get it done and get out quick.
How about I go in at 3 a.m. when there's not a chance of another soul existing? Thanks.
Yep. Honestly, we're just doing each other a favor if you just say yes and let me go do my thing. And sure enough, she's like, all right, well, if you don't get over there, don't worry about it. I think I went over, I texted her at noon on Friday. I was like, hey, I'm going to head over now. And then at 2, I'm like, I'm done. She's like, you did that in 2 hours? Like, there was no one here to talk to me. So, yes.
Oh, hey, Dace.
Yes.
So you said Jimmy was going to be upset either way after that match. How was he after that match?
To be honest with you, he shocked me because I don't know who the fuck he was cheering for.
He was figuring it out on the fly too. It's fine.
Which is totally fair because, like, I didn't trust Cena. It's like this would be a good part of his heel turn.
Mhm.
So I mean, he was happy Cody won. I don't think he understood who Brock Lesnar was, since he's not there enough, and it had been 2 years since we last saw him.
Has it been 2 years? I thought it was like
It was
right before Mania or something last year.
His last match was against Cody, and Cody wasn't champion, so it had to be before WrestleMania 40. But yeah, he was really upset about the Punk thing. Like, he was almost crying when Gunther kept almost winning. That, and he kept fighting with some old guy in front of him. Like, the old guy was giving him shit because he was cheering for Gunther. Fucking Young Buck fans.
I'm trying to figure out. I don't remember which match it was anymore. I watched Sunday today. And there was one match that I thought was like, oh no, maybe it was Saturday. Like, I was actually kind of impressed with what Jelly Roll did.
I'll give him credit. That was probably the second most hyped match on Saturday. The crowd,
a little upset Orton lost, but I mean, he took some pretty good looking bumps.
Yeah.
Although his setups for some of the bumps were like, okay, you're not a wrestler.
The crowd was
Because
like,
he would like
fucking dead
nuts
Saturday
and scooch.
Yeah, he was definitely not moving around the ring properly. But the freaking crowd Saturday was like dead. They got hyped for Jay, and then they got blown up like Jay does. They were quiet all the way up until Jelly Roll came out, and then Orton, and then they got really into the Gunther Punk match, and then half the crowd were assholes about the Rollins thing. I lied. The biggest, I guess, reaction is when the fucking crowd went apeshit when they showed a picture of Donald Trump. And they were trying to, like, the guys in front of me were, like, fun drunks and, like, goofy and, like, doing all the weird chants and stuff like that. And then they put the picture of Triple H shaking Donald Trump's hand, and, like, I swear to God, the guy was going to fall out of his seat trying to kill the screen. Just screaming, "Fuck you, Trump!" and just, like, hanging over people. And, like, I'm like, it's a picture. Like, I get your anger, but it's a picture.
It's not real.
Yeah.
He can't hurt you.
But of all things to be pissed about, Trump bringing back the presidential fitness test. Like,
I don't. He probably apologized for literally everything he said or has done, and this crowd wanted to. He wouldn't make it out of MetLife. I'll tell you that, because it was just. It got, like, again, one of the loudest reactions of the night was for an Instagram picture. I don't think Rollins could have gotten that much heat.
I don't know. I can never figure out Rollins. Like,
I don't like him.
Heel, but like,
Iowa.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Like, and it's not because of the whole Punk thing. It's just every time he's involved in something, it feels like it goes on too long.
Yeah.
I felt like him and Cody went too long. I thought the Authority went too long. The only time I ever went nuts for him was he was interjecting into something that I found more boring than him.
I don't understand why they gave him Heyman, and like what's gonna happen with Rock being back.
It's a very good question, because it felt like they just did it to do it, and then in the process drug out the fucking Punk Rollins feud even longer.
I mean, I can kind of see him helping Braun, but I don't necessarily know that Punk or Rollins needs him.
Yeah.
Just a way to keep him on the air.
That's what it feels like. Like, I haven't seen Raw tonight yet. I'll watch it after we get done here. But their little trio is just boring. Like, Bronson Reed joining it makes no fucking sense. Literally his last thing on TV was like 12 fucking tsunamis to Seth. And Seth went, "Oh, I want him on my team because, you know, I guess I have a goldfish memory."
Now everything I read today and fucking Facebook, first thing that pops up when I open it up during my morning poop is, "Oh, Brock Lesnar came back and destroyed John Cena." Like, cool. Just ruin it for me. Which, whatever. And one F5 is destroying, I guess.
Yeah, he's done a lot worse to Cena in the past. His music hit. I watched it for a bit. I looked at Jess and went, "All right, let's go to the car." And she's like, "Why?" And I was like, "He's just going to F5 him. And if we're lucky, he'll do it a couple times and we'll get out of here before everybody leaves." Again, I think I'm slowly not like falling out of love with wrestling.
I don't know. Like, there for the last year and a half, maybe 2 years, there were some decent storylines going on.
Like,
and then it just kind of, I don't even watch the recaps most of the time anymore because it's not entertaining.
Yeah, and I felt like they rebounded from the bullshit for WrestleMania 40 pretty well. And I was interested in those stories, and like I was interested in most of the card for WrestleMania 40 based on the stories they were telling. And now it's like SummerSlam night 1 had some like original matches, but night 2 with the exception of the TLC and AJ Styles, they were all rematches.
Yeah. I tell you what was it? Last Monday night?
Mm-hmm.
Or no? Yeah, when AJ teamed up with Io, Io and or not Io, like
Asuka.
Movie Warriors. Yeah, Asuka
Yeah.
and
Kairi Sane.
Kyrie. Really I want them to bring back the mixed tag challenge because that insane elbow was cool.
I think they would do it better now because, like, to Triple H's credit, women getting involved in shit makes sense.
Yeah.
Like the Candice LeRae thing for TLC.
Except Scarlett, that whole thing is just.
Yeah. Well, they're leaving anyway.
And I don't get it. Like, there's so many old school wrestlers that are hyping up Karrion Kross. I'm like, I haven't seen anything from this dude ever.
He's slow. Like, his match was like it didn't feel like a good match between him and Sammy because they're just different styles.
I was really hoping someone posted on Reddit that this was going to break Sammy and he was going to go away and then he was going to come back as El Generico to be part of the whole
Grande Americano.
Yeah.
That would have been phenomenal. Like, when Karrion was leaving Saturday was their match, he was taking his time going up the ramp, well, on the side of the ramp, saying, like, talking to fans. Like, it really felt like this was his last thing.
I mean, are they just going to have him go to TNA?
That's like the crazy thing. Like, all these people who leave and then go to TNA, it's like they basically own TNA now.
Yeah.
Like, both their champions are fucking NXT people.
It's probably going to be shit, but the whole Hardys and Dudley things next month.
Yeah. That was awkward too when they introduced them. They were like, here's 2 out of the 3 TLC people.
And then Hall of Famers and legends.
Yeah. And these guys with a lot of fucking DUIs. The Hardys. But overall, I thought SummerSlam was boring.
I don't know. So I went back and watched. I don't think it was the first one. I think it was the second WrestleMania or SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
And they were only like 3 hours back in the day. But there were so many matches and it was just all wrestling.
Yeah,
it felt like it went on forever.
Somebody posted something where it was like only 90 minutes of matches on Saturday. So like an hour and a half out of the 3.5 hours was actual matches.
Yeah.
I don't know. I personally think they need to go back to the brand specific pay-per-views, and I think they have a roster right now where they could do that. This way, because like the infuriating thing for me with these 2-night pay-per-views is not knowing what's going to be on what. So if like you having 2-night pay-per-views and you're like, all right, Saturday's Raw, Sunday SmackDown. At least you know which one to buy.
Yeah.
And it was obvious that like, oh, they'll just buy both anyway because there was a 10,000 or 15,000 person gap between the Saturday night attendance and Sunday night attendance. Like they had areas tarped off in the stadium Saturday night. But like if you knew, all right, SummerSlam, Saturday night's going to be the Raw pay-per-view. So you knew CM Punk and Gunther was going to be the headliner, even though you probably could have guessed Cena Cody was going to be Sunday night anyway.
Yeah.
but then you'd also would have had the women's triple threat. You would have had you should have put like the Raw tag team on Saturday, the Intercontinental Women's title on Saturday.
Yeah, that's I don't know. It baffles me that they've got all these titles and maybe half of them get defended on pay-per-views.
Well, like
Like
they're
you
meant
have one or two non-title matches
mm-hmm.
that are like really good storylines or big names.
Like their mentality now is like everything's a pay-per-view. And they think that putting on like the Judgment Day versus the LWO as the main event of Raw is a fucking main event. It's like, yeah, you had Finn Balor, but it's not the same Finn Balor stock that was there 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, I think they honestly have too much content right now, which is crazy given the size of their roster. And I think if they went down to like brand specific stuff, and then things like Saturday night's main event, SummerSlam 2 night, WrestleMania 2 night would highlight both shows at once, but like Clash in Paris, that's Raw.
Yeah.
And then whatever Great American Bash, that could be fucking SmackDown or something like that.
I don't know. I miss the days when it was just Raw.
They think they have the big enough roster.
One night, you get enough people together to buy a pay-per-view.
Like make the draft fucking matter.
I like the fact that you don't have to pay for pay-per-views, but like,
yeah, that's why I think they're not as good. It's because they don't have the like. There's actually more pressure for them to make SmackDown better because it's a network deal. But like, make the draft matter. Make the GMs not be random NWA champions that nobody fucking knew of. Make War Games and Survivor Series get like whoever wins that for the team. Like if Raw wins, they get the number 1 or they get the number 30 spot in the Rumble.
Yeah.
And then if you lose, you get the number 1 spot. And if you make it 2 nights, one night's the men's, one night's the women's, for both War Games and Survivor Series. Fuck, even like maybe night 2 is the War Games match, and night 1 is a traditional Survivor Series match, because I missed that too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, multiple Survivor Series had like 3 or 4 Survivor Series matches.
Mm-hmm.
And granted, you had random things like Shawn Michaels and his night.
Yeah, they had some really random fucking teams. But like, they made King of the Ring matter again. They said, all right, we're going to do a tournament. The winner of the tournament becomes King of the Ring, but more importantly, you're going to face the champion at whatever fucking pay-per-view.
But I don't know. This year's tournament just seemed fast. Like, it went too fast.
Oh, yeah, they did like a shit ton of matches on the first night and then said, all right, the finals are in Saudi Arabia, where you won't care.
Well, and then they made them triple threat matches just to get people on the card. Like,
mm-hmm. I actually liked one thing I think AEW did well is the point system they did for their tournaments. Whenever they do their fucking things.
Yeah, but they stole that from New Japan.
Yeah, which is it's cool, steal everything. I need to repair my tools.
And I don't know. I've seen absolutely nothing that makes me want to watch AEW.
Oh, yeah. Nothing at all.
Like, at least when Punk was there, like, oh, what's he gonna do this week?
I tried to watch for Christian and Edge, but it's dumb.
Wonder how long Edge has on his contract. Because I read something today that they're just kind of catering to Cena and whoever he wants to wrestle, which is why Brock came back with all the stuff going on with him.
I assume Edge has like probably another year. Somebody posted an article about Deonna Purrazzo or whatever that WWE won't hire her because she's fat, and I looked at it and went, "No, she's under AEW contract till 2027 because he locks them into these dumb fucking things and then doesn't use them."
Well, wasn't she NXT?
Mm-hmm. And then I think she asked for her release at one point.
Yeah. Granted, that was during Vince's reign of whatever was going on for that 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, and he probably thought she was fat back then because he's just a fucking. He's got like a thing where you can only have one fat chick on the roster, and if you have any weight on you, all of a sudden you're just a fat piece of shit. Like how many times did he berate Bray for being fat? He's, he Gibby bullies them.
That was another weird thing, that a 16 or 17 DLC match. It seemed a bit excessive and way too many people.
I messaged Tony and said, in a world where you have the fucking Lucha Brothers on your roster and you're doing a TLC 25th anniversary, how are they not in it? How did you pair Rey Fenix with fucking Andrade? And why wouldn't you just put the New Day in it to put the New Day in it? Like, this is big. Instead, you got Fraxium. Still don't know what the fuck they are. The stupid Rey Fenix Andrade thing that I'll never understand.
I don't know. I still don't get the whole Andrade thing. Like, why is he such a coveted talent?
I thought he was because he was married to Charlotte, only to find out they were divorced, and it's like, okay, I have no idea why you brought this guy back. He puts on good matches, but he's just his promo. He needs Zelina back.
Yeah.
But I was texting Tony. I was like, I don't fucking get it. You have Penta and Rey Fenix at the same time. You're doing a TLC match, and you went with Rey Fenix and Andrade rather than the Lucha Brothers, unless they can't legally use the Lucha Brothers name. I don't know. That to me was fucking stupid. And I still, again, I hate Fraxium. I don't know why I'm giving Fraxium all kinds of shade, but fuck him.
I mean, the one dude that wasn't in the mask made it up that ladder pretty quick, but other than that, I didn't really pay much attention to him.
Like, in that TLC match, you could have had the New Day, Motor City Machine Guns, we'll just say the Wyatts, DIY, the Lucha Brothers, and then, like, I don't know, makes up some kind of fucking excuse where Jimmy and Jay go back together for this.
Yeah. And oh my god, that 3D was just awful from Roman and Jay.
Yeah. And you had Devon and Bubba in the building, apparently. Because, like, I'm assuming they were there for night 2. They were there for night 1. The card was mediocre. It feels like they're burning out because they have too much content or too much airtime to fill these days. And only utilizing the same fucking talent over and over again when you have a roster of like 100.
This didn't work out.
I feel like they should just have like they can keep the mid card titles on each brand, but have one big title where kind of like what Flair did. He'd go between territories,
Mm-hmm.
like have your one person, and then have the Raw roster fight amongst themselves to be a contender for that title, and have the SmackDown roster do the same thing.
Yeah, or do a legitimate brand split. Like you're half-assing two ideas.
Yeah.
Because like, oh, it's cool that
I think
Cody or Punk show up on the other show, but at the same time, like, make them a special attraction for one show.
That's-
I think the whole Netflix thing probably screwed that up because Netflix is like, we want the biggest stars all the
Yeah.
time.
And they're getting like nobody. Like I was shocked that Netflix is getting the B show treatment lately.
Yeah.
Like most of Cena's retirement tour has been on USA.
But that could have also been I mean, I don't know how much Cena gets to say and stuff, but
Mm-hmm. Well, it also
feel
depends
like
on who he's
him
facing.
being him would have.
15?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. But I feel like Cena being Cena would. I spent 2 decades of my life on USA.
Yeah. But you have enough big names in this company right now to the point where just do the fuck commit to the brand split. Do a draft and have the draft fucking mean something, not this lottery bullshit. Like let the fucking GMs go out there and pretend like they give a fuck of who they're drafting. Not like, oh, first round pick Carmelo Hayes. No one's fucking picking Carmelo Hayes. They're gonna go pick CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, or fucking Seth Rollins.
See, the problem with that is they'd have to bring back like superstars and have a show dedicated to just the draft.
They should. That'd be or like, yeah, I'd be down for that. It's a pretty pen you made, Frank.
Thanks. That's about as designy as I can get. I don't know.
Did you grow those trees or did you make them?
I grew them. I don't make trees.
Are you only making the pen as high as the I guess the natural color divide?
No, I did 16.
Okay.
But I don't know if it needs to be that tall. I don't know. It felt right. And then looked at it and went, I don't know if that's necessary, but
I like it. Should find it. You know what? Didn't we figure out how to change like a specific block for a specific build? Or something like that?
to do what?
You can
Change
go
like
in
a
and change.
I don't like the glass. I don't like the grid.
Class you can change.
Yeah, like for this, I thought it would be cool if like it was just a clean window pane, and then maybe you could do something fancy with the corners.
I mean, it does look better than the glass last time we did it does, because you can at least see through it.
Yeah, the other one had what, like a reflection or something?
You may have downloaded the mod from me already. I should have it labeled what it is. I think it's clear glass or something.
Ah, I broke it.
Womp womp.
Cow. Gas, get back here. Okay. Fuck you, Gas. Maybe.
It appears not.
So, how much was it a pain in the ass for you when Wade was cheating?
His sleeping schedule got kind of fucky, but we lucked out. I don't remember it being that bad.
And that's our issue. Is he's waking up at 2 in the morning. I'm assuming it's because he hurts
Yeah.
and he's fucking soaking all of his clothes with drool.
Yeah, I remember him eating a lot of ice pops. That and that stupid thing. I had to keep a couple of them in the freezer for the of the teething
the
rings.
teething rings.
He's a bigger asshole now than he was when he was a baby. I miss the baby days. Now he's smart and he's a dickhead.
But you want to take him on work trips with you?
When it's just me and him, it's fine. It's realistically, there's anybody else in the room to take attention away from him, he's the fucking worst. And by that I mean Jimmy. If Jimmy's in the vicinity, all of a sudden it's like now it's competition and I'm the alpha.
Yeah, I turned Raw on like 7:30, and it was Sheamus and Rusev again.
So if they're having a blow-off match, why the fuck weren't they on SummerSlam? Like that's the shit I don't understand. Like Aleister Black and Damian Priest. Damian Priest was a former fucking world heavyweight champion. He's not on SummerSlam. LA Knight, where the fuck's he been? He beat Seth. Give it the stupid storyline, but still. What was it called?
I'm gonna see if I can find my copy. I can just give it to you.
Okay.
And I don't know. I'm kind of over Becky.
Yeah, she's annoying.
And now that she's got this new whatever band doing her theme song. Like that was the only reason I ever cared when she was on. I'm like, oh, I'll watch the entrance and that's about it.
I'm enjoying. Oh my god.
They just die.
They did.
What the fuck?
Why did they die?
I gently placed them on the ground. Gently.
I was about to compliment you on your strategy of dragging them in there until like you murdered them.
Until gravity happened,
Yeah.
I guess. The fuck? I need that leash. Well, it seemed like a decent book. Gas, go away. Yeah, just go. Just get out of here. See, this is the annoying thing with the gas too, is he just fucking floats around. It's like, hey, dude, you're my ride. Can you come back? Hey. Hey.
Because he's upside down. Was that a Gibby thing? Or a Dan thing?
A Dan thing.
Gibby
Dan's been bored
Gibby
lately.
doesn't know how to spell that name tag.
I guess the other thing is I could put them in boats and then use the gas to hover the boats in. because I guess Dan, you probably already knew this because you science. But if you strap animals to a gas with the leads and go to helicopter them in somewhere, if they touch the ground, they still have velocity and die.
They do?
Well, it just fucking happened, and it's not like, the gas was moving that quick. I was slowly just dropping them down and dead cows.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was very upsetting. Very upsetty spaghetti. I am.
So the ones of you that play One Human, how was that new scenario?
Dumb.
Very mixed feelings. The biggest plus is that the whole map is there.
Yeah,
But
that's what I was hyped for, but
the zone debuff / effects, whatever you want to call it, the dream zones, they were absolutely god awful.
just
Like, you have-
unrelenting and fucking annoying.
Yeah, like, oh, random lightning storms. Oh, random grenade bombardment. Oh, acid rain that's indoors. Like, and then there's a 15-minute timer. You can't be in any settlement for longer than 15 minutes. So, like, what if you wanted to farm all the chests and get all the loot? Nope. Very annoying. And also, the health and damage of every mob is significantly higher. I mean significantly, at least 10 times higher. Like, Frank and Gibby were struggling with their old builds. Like, if you didn't adapt like the new stuff, like you weren't doing much.
Yeah, the shrapnel build is next to useless now. At least
Well, I wouldn't say that. I did some science. Like, I can help you out if you want with that. But it's definitely not as impactful.
I mean, it's good for it's okay for the bosses because they're big enough that you actually get the shrapnel effect. Everything else, it seems to just putter out. Like, I'm still reloading a shit ton, and it's barely doing damage.
The difficulty is significantly up, and it's not I don't think it's unique to the scenario, but there's a new area dedicated to vending machines. Like,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
literally, it's just a giant parking lot with parking lots. I don't know if it's unique to the scenario, but it might be a feature in other scenarios. I don't know.
But also, this scenario, I guess, as you progress through it, it speeds the time up. So, like, this scenario only lasted, like,
Yeah,
what,
I didn't like that at all.
like a month, 4 weeks or something? Or 3 weeks.
It shaved off at least 2 weeks. Like, we joined maybe 2 days late. Maybe we definitely entered phase 1, which lasted 2 days. And then it was over in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm judging it just by the commissions, is we only got 3 weeks of commissions.
Yep.
Before it's like, oh, sign up phase. Oh, okay.
I do not recommend. Unless your goal is to, like, get every recipe and weapon accessory, etc., because all the map is there. Be it terrible. Wave Winter much better. And that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
How do I
I don't know,
share
the one day I
a
jumped on,
add-on?
like, I had memories of, like, first time we jumped on. I'm like, oh, this is fun. And I'm just like, I don't know about this. Because things are just
I mean,
different.
it
and-
felt fine until we hit, like, maybe level 20. Because that's when we got hit by, like, the Dream Zone effects and shit.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
I mean, there is a thing you can use to get another 15 minutes. But
It's not worth it. All right, what if I just make a world with that one add-on?
I thought you get to see your friends' add-ons.
I'm not entirely sure how it works. I think Day sees some of mine because he's joined my science world a couple times.
Maybe.
Are you in a world right now? Like, you created one, or?
I'm making one, and I'm going to add just the one resource pack. Because like I can give you the folder, but then I got to navigate you to where you got to put the folder, and that's just too much hassle for even me to learn.
It's such a pain in the balls trying to find Minecraft folders. Every time I do a
I
backup, it's a
know.
bitch.
Okay,
Well, now I don't
borderless
know if the backups work
glass.
right. So I tried pulling up one of the old backups off of the drive, and I put it in like I always did, and it didn't pop up.
Okay, world is launched. It should pop up soon.
I gotta go. I got a baby flipping over onto his stomach, smothering himself.
Well, that would solve a few problems. I get it; it's frowned upon, and not everybody likes that idea. But I'm just saying.
Oh, it didn't make me download it.
It's the same train of thought I have when the dog just runs off. Like, well, this could solve a problem.
I joined the wrong person.
Hi. Oh, bye. Thanks for coming. Really, I probably got to name tag these fuckers because they'll. No, they shouldn't despawn. Well, they shouldn't despawn, but they might. Oh, hi, you're back.
I know I didn't click your name this time.
It's been forever. I don't remember how to set the game to creative.
You can't escape me.
Huh.
Do you have a stash of name tags anywhere?
Nope.
I just got to go buy a bunch from the trading hall.
How the fuck do you join a friend's game?
Well, let me make sure. I might have goofed and not make it public.
Every time I click join next to your name, it puts me in the realm with Frank.
Multiplayer. Play. Game mode. Creative. Cheats aren't enabled in this one. No, I didn't do a flag. No wonder it's not failing. Yeah, it should be up. It's been a long time since, yeah.
It's just weird that it put me in the realm with Frank. What if I didn't want to play with Frank, and then all of a sudden now Frank knows I'm online?
Mistakes have been made. That's why I used the frittata as a sacrificial lamb. Hey, Jimmy, join this world first.
What the fuck?
You're back. He just keeps coming on
I'm
and
not in
leaving.
there.
Friends? Bahamut? I'm gonna join his game. I saw the world.
You're back.
Oh my god. Spoiled it. Okay. We're gonna try something different.
Invite you?
Leave Minecraft altogether. Relaunch it.
Invite to game. Daysman.
Oh, I just got the invite.
You're back. Oh wait, are you back?
Chill? No, there's no way. I didn't even click anything. All right. It's making me download the pack. There we go.
It's. I guess because I went into menus, the pop-up was still there.
All right, here I am.
It's called borderless glass.
All right.
Well done.
So now I'm going to kick Frank.
Man, first you just keep joining and leaving, then you're gonna boot me off the realm.
That's how I roll. But there you are. Activated. Saving. Frank kicked.
Yep, I'm kicked.
Did you get really kicked? Like physically?
I'm just old.
I get that. So that's probably the worst part of this weekend is having to carry weight everywhere.
Ooh.
Well, that's what you get for having a 70-pound child.
Jimmy might have been lighter, and he was sandbagging me the whole fucking time. And we had to walk up the fucking ramps or the stairs or little shit. Mr. Independent everywhere else except when it came walking the SummerSlam venue. And then he had a weird like fascination with not coming home and just wanted to stay at the hotel. It's prettier ish. You tell me what you think. I think we should frame it now that it looks like this. But...
Hold on, I'll be there in shortly.
This looks weird.
Oh, it looks really weird in my inventory now.
Does it?
Yeah, I barely can tell I have glass in my inventory.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
What'll be fun is watching, like, Jimmy experience this and just flying and killing himself into stuff. Or Gibby.
I'm on it.
Just around, like, Jared's spacing glass.
It'd be funny as shit. Ooh, I have ideas.
Laggy. I've arrived. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, this is... For this exact use, I like it.
I don't know how the fuck I get turned around every time I go to my own base. Oh, hi, Eric. Yeah, kids are pretty lazy. And the hotel I was at was not. We've been at better. In fact, I pointed out the one that I had preferred to stay at, and that I stayed at before up there, but that was like $400 a night, and I said nope. Like everything was ridiculously marked up there because of SummerSlam. And for one night stay, I was not spending more than what I spent to stay at where we stayed. Why are they not showing me all the trapdoors? I don't like that one.
And Doug's base has been pranked.
He's gonna have a bad time.
Now for Jared. Well, I wonder how the Guardian farm looks now.
I think those are the two that I was interested in. Never chicken. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Bird, bird, bird. Just because I've been there a couple times. That's the only reason I know how to get here. If you asked me to get anywhere else, I would get lost.
That's why we got a highway system.
Yes.
Yeah.
And everything's labeled.
Ooh.
Jared has been pranked.
Dan's just gonna put up glass walls everywhere.
Gonna be Mr. Mime and Palatown all over again.
Mime.
Oh, the Shulker farm looks weird.
Oh, I tried something. I don't know if it looks good or not. Staring pretty intensely at that glass frame.
I'm just spacing out. I've kind of completed my mission, so I've stopped missioning. But not really. Now it's the point of bringing in the aminals.
Mm-hmm.
Which, out of curiosity, which I'm going to find out, is how do the animals go if you leash them and then hop on the piston bolt? Will it break the leads, or will it bring them with magically? My bet is break the leads, because
But you should be able to put any mob in the game in a minecart.
that's not as fun.
Yeah, it is. Putting a charged creeper and setting at the Gaby's base? Hello?
Well, I'm not shipping charged creepers, I'm shipping cows. But a better question, how am I going to get a cow?
Looks weird.
What looks weird?
Guardian farm.
Everything.
I don't know if I slept wrong or if I was strenuous yesterday, but my shoulder really fucking hurts.
You do a lot of throwing when you were playing softball? Like
Not.
sailing it type throwing, not like the normal lobs.
I did have some good like I was amazed I got the throw to hand a few times, as far back as I was.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it was anything abnormal amount of throwing.
So what happened yesterday?
That's the fun thing about just being old and broken is like you don't know how much tomorrow's gonna hurt until you're like, oh, everything hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we just got beat. Didn't bat good. That's the bigger part of it. That's always the fucking problem. Like, you're always gonna have errors and mistakes in the field. It's slow pitch softball.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I had like 3 discussions with people about how the team that wins is the one that errs the least. Because I think I was talking to Nelson about it, because Nelson beat the Sharks.
Oh, nice.
And then I was talking. There's somebody else I was talking to that they were talking about something like that, and I was like, yeah, it's just whatever team makes the least amount of errors. And we were not that team. But also, we didn't hit well enough to let them create the errors. Like, granted, they were making some they made some decent plays, but for the most part, just there's a couple instances where silly things happened, but the bigger thing
Maybe
is
base has been pranked.
what did I come here for? Oh, right, name tags. I need emeralds, but they kept hitting to second base, which was weird.
Who was playing second?
Like I don't know if it's we had Liv.
She could
See,
move.
Well, I feel like that's why they targeted her. So to start off, when I picked up the stuff from Tyler on Saturday, I said, "Hey, you got me enough people for tomorrow, right?" He's like, "Yeah, you should. You have 10, and I asked Ant to bring another, so you have 11." I'm like, okay. Well, Ant allegedly never got that message. So he's like, he never asked me to bring anybody else. I'm like, oh. And then that Luke guy, I guess, is down the shore and overslept. So it was like 10 o'clock. He messaged the chat saying, "On my way." And we're like, on my way. And then he's like, ETA like 45 minutes. We're like, dude, the game starts like now. What do you mean? What do you mean on your way?
Oof.
So
you guys played short?
No. So luckily, Chris was there talking about something. I'm like, hey man, what are you doing? He's like, I gotta get home. I'm like, are you sure you can't stick around? And he's like, all right, well, ask them if it's cool. And I'm like, well, all right. So I went over to Tony there, and I was like, hey, man. And I did the thing. I'm like, we'll bury him at the bottom of the lineup. He'll be catcher, like, just so we don't have to play down. He's like, yeah, man, let's just get the game going, whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. But then Jay came over. I guess Chris texted Jay because, again, Chris wanted to leave.
Yeah.
So he texted Jay being like, hey, can you come play with these guys? Yeah. So he batted once, sucked at it, and left. So then we were mocking him for that. Like, oh, see how it is? Just fucking, I'm going to get out of here so I can go home. And nothing against Jay, but he's definitely not good anymore. At least batting, like his bat is. But anyway, that's not even the main point. But that's the start of it. Is we really only had 9 people, and then so like that threw off my whole fucking so I had to since I put Jay at catcher, that means Randy had to come out somewhere. So it was like, fuck, where do I put Randy? Well, I guess Randy's got to go to first. At first, there was talks of putting Randy at third, and I'm like, no, what the hell are we doing? No. Randy goes to first. And then Liv and Brooke are like, well, what about us? And I'm like, well, one of you can go out in the outfield. And Brooke's pretty good at the outfield, so I was like, Brooke, why don't you take right center? Liv with her bum knee can do second. But I think her bum knee might be a little more bum than she or anybody's letting on. Like most people.
Yeah.
She's putting off going to the doctor until after the season. Because she doesn't want to get... Because she doesn't want to, like, get, sat down or anything. And I get it. I just probably wouldn't go to the doctor, period. Just keep playing on it until my leg falls off.
I would just stop playing and then not go to the doctor.
That's... But yeah, they hit a lot of balls at second base, which I don't know if they, like I said, saw her in a knee brace and were like, yeah, we'll just take you out. They had a third baseman that I don't know if he's been on their team, but not that it really matters because we do it too. Like we have JJ and Ant there, but he was making fucking plays. Like it was so wild watching because I stuck around afterward to watch them play the Banditos. And like the amount of errors that they did on the Banditos, like Banditos hit it to short and like I think Tony was playing short and it fucking just goes through his glove a bunch of times. It's like that couldn't happen when we were playing. Like what the fuck? They hit like 5 home runs. I think we had 2. But again, bats just weren't going. And Bobby has the yips. I'm concerned.
The what? Why is he like
Bobby,
striking out again?
Not that bad, but like he just can't. He can't get a hit to save his life right now. Like, he's getting good contact. It just goes to somebody. Like, he smokes the ball, it goes to shortstop, they catch it, and then he's just getting more and more pissed.
Mm-hmm.
And then shortstop, he can't make a throw to save his life there. He had the worst one that I can pin on Bobby was he made an amazing, well, not amazing, but he made a really nice diving stop.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because he was playing short. Oh, I guess the rest of that lineup. So I had Bobby at short, Ant at third, me left, JJ left center, Brooke, and then John was right.
Okay.
So, yeah. But anyway, Bobby makes this nice diving stop. And there's runners on first and second. So everybody's yelling 3, but for whatever reason, Bobby like kind of half gets up on a knee and turns to throw to Liv. And sails the throw past her. So what should have been at least an easy out turned into 2 to 3 runs that got scored off of that. If the third didn't get scored, he was on third and basically got scored the next hit. Like, it was a 3-run error, and not that we lost by 3 runs, so it's not, you know, the end-all be-all, but...
Yeah, didn't help morale.
Well, that's the other thing, is when a play like that happens, and, you know, people start getting antsy, and... So, yeah, it was a rough day.
When did he get moved to shortstop? Wasn't he usually outfield?
Bobby? Well, yeah, and I was good. Bobby would have been back in the outfield if Luke showed up, because Luke would have been short.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't have anybody else I could put it short. JJ wasn't doing it.
I thought Ant played short.
He evidently... I gave the choice between Bobby and Ant. I said, between you two, third and short. So I don't think Ant wanted short.
Oh.
Or he didn't want to be the one to, like, move him, I guess.
That's also fair.
Or maybe Bobby didn't want third. I don't know.
Yeah, third's not much more fun. But I feel like, did JJ play third?
No, JJ wanted no part of that.
What does he play normally?
I don't know, but he was fine in the outfield.
Well, yeah, no, I get that. Like, I feel like you could probably put him anywhere.
I mean, he struggled just like anybody on that outfield with grounders because the ball will move in mysterious ways.
Mm-hmm. Well, then it sucks.
Yeah, it caught him a couple times. He went down to field the ball and it like hopped weird and he missed it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Luke should have been short, and then they would have had Bobby out in the outfield.
Because Bobby's got a fucking cannon, like.
Yeah, he just can't aim that he can't aim that cannon in the infield.
No. But him and I had that play at home that one time, where he was in center field and he fucking gunned him out.
Yeah, again, he's got the cannon, but like evidently it only works at distance.
Ah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess I've watched that on the infield.
Were you there? Was it 2 weeks ago? Yeah. One where Luke did a weird thing. Like it was a bad hit, and like Luke ran up for it and tried to do like this diving on his knees throw to first.
Yeah, I was the pitcher.
It was just. Oh yeah. Well, hey, so you were there, and then like 2 plays after that, Bobby fields a routine ball and just fucking like sent it to the woods.
Yep. that was like the rough inning that if we didn't have, we would have beat them. Because that ball was just I actually remember because I saw him take the dive and I was like, I'm just gonna get out of the way. So I started walking towards the catcher and like ducking.
Yeah.
I guess I have PTSD from Jerry, but I didn't want to get smacked in the fucking head with the 2 cannons playing that side of the field.
That's fair. But yeah, it was great because actually I think. Yeah, because it was the same fucking inning. Because I remember when we were walking back, Luke was like, "How close was my throw? Was I close?" And I'm like, well, you're closer than Bobby, if that makes you feel any better. And he's like, you couldn't get any farther away than that throw. I'm like, yeah, that was bad. So yeah, it was rough. But again, the biggest thing was we didn't hit for shit. We scored like 8 runs, which is just absolutely pitiful when you're playing against a team like the Misfits.
Are the Misfits not good? Well,
no.
Okay.
I mean, they're just as bad as us, technically, but
that's part of the problem too. I don't like the teams are unrecognizable for me now, except for like when Ralph or Wilson or Jay walk up the pitch. I'm like, oh, I know that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, it just and I mean, I don't know if it made a difference, but that Jack guy, that
yeah, I asked Tyler about that because I saw the chat popping off about it, and I was like, what did this guy do? And he was like, that's the guy that was like that put the quote unquote bounty out or whatever.
Yeah, it was the first like game of the year when Ray put his stream up. He commented on it, something like basically middle's open if you're playing the winery or us, whatever team he thought we were named, because I'd lose track now at this point too. And yeah, it turned into a big deal of like, what the fuck you mean middle's open? Like, yeah, blah 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 blah. But then he was pitching for the Misfits, and he does that like shitty
spin
modified type pitching, like quick pitches and shit.
Yeah, when Ant does.
Yeah. See, what I should have... So, what I really wanted to do, but Tyler told me no, which I guess I didn't have to listen to Tyler because he wasn't there. But I threw the idea to Tyler of, like, I could have Ant pitch, that way Mike could play third. Because I know Mike does fine at third.
Yeah,
but Tyler was like, no, we should probably let Mike pitch because it's been a while since he's pitched. I'm like, I guess, but...
I mean...
I just feel like... I mean, again...
Spends 6 months not pitching and then walks in and does fine.
Yeah, and he did. Like, he still did Mike stuff. And it's... Like, for the most part, it's pitching and slow pitch softball. There's not a whole lot of fuckery you can do. But at the same time, like, there is if you're really good at it. Like, not saying Mike's not really good, just Ant has more experience with, again, the modified type pitching, right? The, like...
The
fuck
pitching.
With you type... Huh? Yeah, the fuck with you type of throws.
Although, like... I don't know why Bob doesn't call it. Half of Ant shit's illegal. Like, by the rules that they fucking play with down there.
Yeah, I mean, this was still kind of rough, too. There was a lot of stuff that was flat that wasn't called flat again.
But, like, you're not supposed to shoot from the side. And Ant does that a lot. Where, like...
Yeah, this guy was doing it, too.
Because that drives me... It's supposed to be underhanded, and... essentially, they have it, like... You're supposed to throw meatballs.
More or less, yeah. But yeah, so like that's why I think we might have been better off if Ant was pitching just to do fuckery back to them. But at the same time, your hitters are going to get hits anyway, and
or walks because a lot of times when Ant throws that he's not anywhere near the plate.
Yeah.
It's just it does that because it's coming off of his hip and like he's kind of curving it in. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Because there's times I've positioned myself as a catcher to like react to what was coming, and it went the completely opposite way.
So yeah, like I said, the biggest thing is we didn't hit. I can keep saying that because 7, 8, 9 runs, whatever we ended up with, is no bueno.
Yeah, you got a kind of stagnant lineup too, if you think about it.
Yeah, I don't even remember I had Randy make the lineup. because I didn't want. I was like, you're not gonna like a lineup if I make it. I'm just gonna randomly pick people.
Which might work.
It might, because every time we try this like strategery lineup, but like I said, Randy put Bobby at leadoff, and Bobby went 0 for 4 or whatever. 0 for 0 for 4. I think I betted 500 because I was after Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
The worst part, it's still every time I get a good hit or what sounds like a good hit, feels like a good hit, it goes directly to the outfielder. Like they don't have to move. They're just like, oh, thanks for hitting at me. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
The two I got on base for was a ground to shortstop because again, I guess I'm fast enough to make him panic because that throw was, I almost died. One of those fun things where you see the first baseman lunge off the base towards you and you're like, oh god.
Mm-hmm.
And then another one was I hit closer to the middle, which I guess kind of funny if I would accidentally hit middle on this guy. But yeah, my other two good hits, like actual like in the air hits, were both caught. And then who's after me? Ant was after me. He hit 1 home run. JJ hit 1 home run. But other than that, I think Randy of all people, Randy got a triple. And I almost think he got stranded.
That sounds about right.
John had a really good day hitting. I think John went 4 for 4.
Nice.
Out of fucking nowhere. Mike had a bad day hitting. I think the girls also had a bad. I don't think Liv got on at all. She took a walk, but otherwise, she went 0 for 3 otherwise, I think. Just, yeah. Overall, it was a really bad day hitting. And then a few usual stupid goofs in the field. John had a ball get past him. I had a ball get past me. Other than, yeah, just the other typical kind of stuff.
And we're out of playoffs, or we still have a chance?
We still have a chance. We have to win at least 1 game.
So now here's where I'm gonna get
But
on my pedestal again, even though this is my first year back. How the fuck are you gonna exclude teams when other teams can't build teams throughout the whole fucking season? Like, if you're roster checking for playoffs, you should be roster checking the regular season because, okay, like this weekend's an important game, right? Like,
yes.
if it has playoff implications that like a team doesn't get to go to playoffs, and then Winery stacks it with AAA players just to keep a team out of the playoffs.
Right.
But you don't roster check during the regular season, which is bullshit. So at that point, either you roster check every goddamn game, which I know it's rough, but at the same time, it's pretty fucked up if these teams are playing with like. I mean, even the scenario we're playing, Ant and JJ just won a championship in that other league, right?
Yeah.
And that league's over, so now they're playing for us in the last couple games where they kind of matter. And like, I know you guys lost, but like, what if you all of a sudden start lighting up the world?
Well, so it was kind of like that. You remember that game that was playoffs too. That game where Alex was in the outfield?
Yeah.
And yeah.
Like, at that point, it's kind of like it didn't matter then because everybody made playoffs. Now you're
Right.
telling teams they can't make playoffs, and then like you said, the pitcher was different on the other team. The third baseman might have been different. All right, well, they just fucked you over. They went out and got really good people.
Yeah, I definitely don't remember that third baseman when we played him before, but that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, no, and I get it. It's tough because it's such a long season and it's during the summer and people have lives. But at that point, don't exclude teams from the playoffs then. is kind of what I'm saying. Like, there's some really dumb fucking rules in this league now, for the sake of trying to make things go faster and work better. No, motherfucker, we paid to play. Play it out. If you don't want to fucking be there for 7 innings, then maybe you shouldn't be playing.
Yeah. That's kind of what I said. So I stayed after for the Banditos Misfits game just because why not? Yeah. Why not? It's a beautiful day. I'm down there. I got beer. So anyway, but like that they 10-run ruled them in the 6th. And there's a little bit of conversation when that happened cuz like it was that one ump that's not Bobby.
Yeah.
And he wasn't 100% sure on the run rule, but Bob came over from the other game and he was talking to him, and the Banditos were talking like, let's just play. And like to that point of like, yeah, fuck it. Like, I think 10 in the 6 is a little like.
If you can have
possible.
Teams that put up 10 runs an inning, why the fuck is that a thing?
I don't think 10 runs is insurmountable in 1 inning. Like,
that's literally how like the team loses most of the time, is just the 1 10-run inning, or like the one ridiculously high run inning.
Yeah, because if you think about it, if you bet around, which happens, then you most likely got at the very least 7. Well, I guess very least 5 runs if you had 2 outs and like people are still on base.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, you're putting up damn near 10 runs that way.
It's just the whole concept. I always had a problem with the fall league because, well, I'm not a football fan, so I didn't give a fuck. But I paid to play. I don't want to be rushed. Like, you're taking my money and then you're telling me, well, we're going to modify it because everybody wants to watch football. I don't want to watch football. I want to play softball. That's why I signed up for softball. If you want to watch football, then maybe we should play a different day, or you don't play. Or get a TV down here. Like,
I like that idea. But no, I get your point. I mean,
stop shortcutting the goddamn game because you want, I want to get out of here early. Fuck you. I pay you. Like,
yeah. No, I 100% agree, but I 1,000% agree more during the spring. Of like, why are we rushing games in the spring?
Yeah.
And again,
like, I was outnumbered with the I was outnumbered on the football thing, so I get it for fall. Like, if 90 people are saying, yeah, football, and one person's like, fuck you, I get it. That's democracy. But spring, what's your excuse? Don't play.
When I was talking to the Banditos stuff, like, they were kind of saying the same thing. Like we're all out here just to drink, have a good, like, make a day of it. Why the fuck do we rush through everything? Yada yada yada. And I'm like, yeah, I agree. What the fuck?
And then yet drag it out during the hottest fucking days of the summer. Like, maybe if it's like a 100-degree day, you can start talking about these modifications. But like the couple weekends where it was beautiful, and we're down there for one fucking game, and we're doing 1-on-1 and run rules.
Again, that was this week. This week was such a shitty week to have one game. Like, it was. I mean, granted, nobody was there, but it was a fucking gorgeous weekend.
Yeah.
Sunday was fucking beautiful.
And now you have a 1-on-1. Your run rules are fucking in effect. It's like, fuck this shit, man.
Yeah. Well,
I get run rules if like it's 30-0. All right, you mercied us. Like your point where it was 10-0 or whatever the fuck it is. No, that you can get back from that.
Yeah.
And if we're so bad that we can't get back from it, you're probably gonna have a quick fucking inning with us. And if not, you're gonna have the fun part of the inning where you're just smacking balls around again.
That's why it always sucks too, because when they got up 10 runs and then it was just called. And like, obviously the guy that was just about to go up to bat, he was a little upset because like he wanted to bat again.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is rough that it just ends.
It's just, I was always a fan against not a fan of rushing it back when we first joined, but it existed. It was football. I was in the minority. Fine. Spring, you don't have an excuse. Spring, you charge more too. So
I mean, I agree. I just think just set a time limit and that's it. Like, We have an hour and a half time limit. Just let the game play out.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need a 1-on-1. I mean, yeah, I guess there are times where you get that asshole eating every pitch and it takes a bit. Okay. But otherwise, just 1-on-1 count. You have a time limit and play on.
Yeah, you have a one-on-one. You have a one-on-one count. You have guys foul out. You have fucking time limits. You can't have all three. All right, 1-on-1. Well, you shouldn't fucking foul out then.
You should at least get a courtesy foul like the girls do.
Yeah. I personally don't think you should foul out. I think it's stupid. It's slow pitch. Like, you're not gonna.
Well,
there can't be that many fucking fouls to the point where it's dragging the game out.
Yeah, well, I think that's the argument too why there's a foul out, because it's slow pitch. Like, how are you not hitting straight?
Mm-hmm.
But like, if you only have like, you take one strike, so now you're now you're 1-2, and then that one hit you do is a foul because you only swung one. Like, it's just so easy to
You're just gonna keep doing it, or you're gonna. All right. You fouled twice, and now you're out. Really? Like, come on. And the pitching. It's not like the pitching stellar. Like, nobody in this fucking league is hitting that bag every fucking time.
Right. Yeah.
And so now, because they suck as a pitcher, you've got you put all the pressure on the batter. It's not fun to me at that point, because you're just rushing people.
Oh, I agree. I full on loathe. I fucking hate the 1-on-1 count. Hate it. Hate it with a fucking passion.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so the Misfits have 2 games against the Banditos that I have instructed the Banditos to annihilate them.
Okay.
And
is that a possibility?
Yeah, it's the most probable. Like,
Mm-hmm.
nothing's impossible, but like, there's no way the Banditos should lose to the Misfits.
Okay.
But that being said, things can happen.
And then we have to sweep Winery.
We have to at least win one. Because if we win one, we'll be tied, and we hold the tiebreaker because we beat them 2 out of 3 times.
Okay.
So as long as they get swept and we win 1, I think we're good. If we win 2, it just helps solidify it.
They win 2, we win 2, we're out.
Correct.
Well, shit.
But
Fucking
again,
dumb.
that is very, very unlikely that they sweep Banditos. Unless, like, half the Banditos don't show up, which I guess that's a possibility.
I say all this and I can't make playoffs, so.
Yeah, I also can't make playoffs, so not totally heartbroken if there's not playoffs to miss.
Mm-hmm. I'm just annoyed at the fact that it's another time-cutting measure.
Yeah, because I don't understand. I was talking to Tyler about that. Like, I don't get it. Why not every team makes playoffs and then just like
no fucking buys?
Yeah, you have 8 teams. That's a perfect bracket amount of teams to have.
Mm-hmm.
And we have tentatively 8 game slots because we start at 8. You have 8:30, 10, 11:30, and 1. So you have the first 4 games played. There's your first 4 time slots, and then the next 2 time slots are the semifinals, and then you have a time slot for the finals. Do it all in one go.
Mm-hmm. It's elitism. That's what it is.
Or if they really, really, really wanted to, because they've done it sometimes, like, you have that semifinals, and then the next week is best 2 out of 3 for the finals. They've done that sometimes. But I think from the sounds of it, it's the entire playoffs is played that week, and whatever. And actually, I wouldn't be surprised if, well, except for like the Sharks. But like, I don't think teams really like the bye. You got to come in cold after teams already got warmed up.
Yeah, normally games we win are the second one. So if you luck out and get the first one, we should be firing on all cylinders.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So we'll see. But yeah, we got to win at least one, assuming Misfits get swept. But if they win one, then we got to win both. If they win both, we sunk.
Dumb. But I guess it is what it is. Should have done better throughout the year.
Yeah. I mean, also just help if, the typical. I mean, again, I understand it's summer and people have vacations and stuff, but like, we haven't had a week where we had the entire paid roster.
Really?
I'm 90% sure.
Now again, I don't know who paid and who didn't pay.
Well, everybody Ant is not officially on the team.
That I figured because I knew he played
least-
for Shalene's.
Right. But otherwise, like, I mean, I missed. Actually, technically, I didn't miss because we didn't even play that game. I was gonna say I missed a week. You've missed a couple.
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
I think I missed one. Well, two. I missed the Gameathon and then I missed this past week.
Oh, right, Gameathon.
Because the other one I was going to miss, I think was a rainout.
Oh, okay. But like, obviously, Tyler just missed one. Jarrett missed this one. I think Jarrett might have had. I don't know. Brooks missed a whole bunch. Liv missed a couple. The Gia girl just missed this one, if not others. Bobby's missed some. Luke's missed some because they're on call and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Connor hasn't played at all, but he paid. Weeks, maybe. Randy's missed. Coleman's missed.
Mike's missed.
Yeah, Mike's missed. I don't think we have anybody that's been every week. Except for,
Jerry-
again, except for, I will say I have, because the 1 week I missed was the Sharks game that we didn't play, so.
Oh, I guess that counts for me too then. Maybe that's the
Or
one
you
that
were going to miss.
I was gonna miss and then we didn't do.
Maybe. That was the week I was in Iowa. So you're probably holding a party or something.
It was the weekend before 4th of July.
Yes.
I think it was in Austin. It might have been in Austin. I don't fucking know. Whatever.
But yeah, I mean, again, I understand people are going to miss weeks here and there. It's tough when you're trying to build the team and the team isn't there playing together.
Mm-hmm.
And then this week was this week's tough when it's a must-win game and we only have like 4 fucking actual players on the team. I'm exaggerating, but like, I guess 7, the bare minimum. We have 7 because we had Ant and Jake.
Did you die?
Did I? Am I dead?
All I heard was
Hello?
Ant and JJ, and then I don't know if you say anything else after that.
Oh, I was saying a week like this was tough when we only had 7 of our team.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the fill-ins were Ant and JJ, like they're, as far as fill-ins go. But I mean, like, arguably Luke's one of our better players. Connor's really fucking good, and they're 2 that are not there off. Well, again, Connor, I don't think's made many games.
I don't even know who that is, so I'm gonna assume he hasn't made any, unless he made it when I wasn't there.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I don't know. He might have made early game, like the first couple weeks, and then disappeared. But I think he just had a baby. Well, his wife just had a. I think he had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why he's been. I don't know. I don't keep track of people. But yeah, but it's just kind of like Tyler's shocked of how did we lose to the Misfits. It's like, well, we were missing like key people. Which again, I understand. Like, you know, Tyler missed for a good reason. Like, it's not dogging him for that. It's just a unfortunate timing. That's all.
Well, and also in theory, like, game shouldn't have mattered at that point.
The fuck?
Because like the winery stuff would have went down the week before, and then it probably would have changed Tyler's perspective of if he was playing or not.
I mean, that is true. Because had we played winery first,
and then like you needed to win that game, I'm sure he would have been there.
You think he would have like drove back down or something?
We got out of that stadium at 10 on Saturday. It wasn't
really?
completely undoable, like not doable. I made the comment to Jess of like, oh, I would have driven home, but there's a good chance I wouldn't have come back the next night.
Yeah.
But yeah, the paper, that's why I was bitching. It wrapped up at like 9:30. We were back at the hotel by 10.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, we would have been home by 11:30. So I get if the game was like the game was that important at that point, I could have seen him taking the drive back down. Sammy might have stayed.
I mean that's fair though. We would have known because we should have played winery, so we would have known if we would have beat the winery, then this game wouldn't have mattered.
Mm-hmm.
Or if we lost to the winery, then yeah, the game would have been mucho importante.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's fine. We just got to beat the winery. That's all. Which Chris clarified they wouldn't take a dive, and then I said, how much money will it take?
Just check their book. Just start being real dicks about it.
Yeah, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, I haven't seen this guy all year.
We're gonna start doing steroid testing too.
Yeah, on that one fucker.
Yeah.
Like, his body doesn't make sense. Which
is fine. I brought that up, again, talking with the Banditos, because I was hanging out with them. But I made the comment about how we had a fill-in, and I'm like, yeah, but we did the right thing. We buried him at the bottom of the lineup and at catcher. We don't have people that fucking take steroid guy, put him out in fucking left center.
Yeah.
Like, I think, was that WTF that did that?
They did it. Who did we play? Is that who we played first in that game? The one where I think we won, and they had a fill-in, but the fill-in played like center.
Maybe.
Because he just kept catching everything you hit, and then when I started hitting out there, he was catching everything, and it was like, because he's the asshole that made the dive.
Oh, that fucker.
Yeah, like I thought he wasn't on the team or whatever. And like, oh, he's never played before.
Yeah, I don't remember. I mean, I remember that moment, but I've tried to forget everything else about that day.
Because he dove. Like, it was a play that, like, I don't know if I would have dove for in my heyday. When I didn't care about my body.
I tried to make a diving play yesterday. It was like a very old man-ish, like, it wasn't a graceful dive, but I also didn't make the catch, so it was all for nothing. If it is too far away, I'm on top of it. But that's the shit that drives me nuts, though. When people have fill-ins and put them in the fucking like key roles, like that's not the spirit of the game here, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fill-ins from another team. You source your fucking guys from somewhere. That's a different story. But you're taking again like some of the best players from another team.
Yeah.
And putting them in critical spots. It's like that's fucked up.
And they are aware of how you play. So, like, on top of the fact of, like, oh, they don't know how, we'll just say Frank hits because they're an outsider, at least you have that first at bat.
Yeah.
You take away all the at bats, like when, all right, we're going to put this stud in fucking center field who has seen bat Frank 100 fucking times. And he just steps over 2 steps and he's there.
So he knows that I have that occasional actual power instead of the guys that move up because they'll see that first hit to shortstop and go, oh, this little fucker can't hit. And then I can hit over their head and run real fast.
Yeah, so you kind of ruin, like, they get a scouting report without having a scouting report type thing.
I did get nicely commented, though. Because I got out, and then JJ got to second, and they asked for a runner. So I went out to run, and their center fielder that caught my ball, he's just like, oh, I see how it is. You get to put the fastest runner on the team on base. And I was like, aw. And then I said, well, if you didn't catch my fucking ball, we wouldn't be in this mess. And he's like, and then he's just like, well, we would have, just you would have been on sooner. I'm like, well, yeah, but shut up. All right, how do I get these fuckers? This is going to be a mess. But we're going to do it. Come with me, pigs.
That'll do pig.
But yeah, otherwise, otherwise it was an all right game. You know, there would have been frustration if Tyler was there because he would have been very upset.
Mm-hmm. You can see a little bit on his face when we were at the mall.
Was that when he read the chat saying that we lost?
Yeah. And he's like, I don't know how. I'm like, I'm not the guy to talk to about it. Like, I don't know any of these teams anymore.
Don't know how. Like, again, we didn't have people, and yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you were missing Tyler and Jared. If Jared didn't have an off day, because I know Jared has his like peaks and valleys.
And I mean, also to be fully fair, I guess, and honest, like I said, I probably should have tried to change some. I maybe should have like moved Ant over to short after Bobby was struggling and stuff like that. But like,
yeah, but that wouldn't have happened. That wouldn't have happened if Tyler was there.
Oh, you don't think he would have moved him either?
No, I've watched who he moves and who he doesn't move. Very aware of that.
I feel like this is not going to work the way I want it to, but come on, pig. No, don't hurt yourself falling. God damn it, these pigs are going to die.
I just think the only thing you were probably missing Sunday was Tyler's pop. And Jared's, like I said, Jared, because Jared does have that pop. But
yeah,
also there's days when they don't, so
definitely needed more hitters. That's I still stick with that's the biggest thing. It's slow pitch softball. If you're not scoring double digits, you fucked up.
But you also had the scenario where like the people who probably don't normally produce were producing. It happens.
That is also true.
I've watched it happen in back-to-back games where like the first game the top of the lineup makes sense, and then the second game the bottom of the lineup's doing better than the top of the lineup. And you wouldn't have made that switch because the bottom lineup wasn't, the top of the lineup was performing in the first game, type thing.
Mm-hmm. I hope this is the right path. But yeah, had we had Tyler, Jarrett, and Luke, I think it would have been a different game.
Yeah. I mean, defensively, yes, and then you would have had JJ. Would JJ and Ant have come?
Probably. I mean, well, probably. Well, probably. Yeah. I'm gonna stick with probably because we would have had like 11 or 12, which I think we still would have rocked with.
You would have 15, wouldn't you? You had what, 10?
We had 9. If we had those 3, we'd be at 12.
I mean, I probably would have went if SummerSlam
Okay, well,
wasn't happening.
Then we would have been at 13.
Yeah. So, and then
Would have definitely had Amp probably.
okay.
Knowing that it was a playoff implication game, I'm sure Tyler would have brought them in.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling he's going to do the same next week. And we'll probably have the entire fucking roster, and it's going to get a little hinky. But
I'll get pissy.
that's where'd my leashes go? Stay there, pigs. Don't wander off. Pigs, don't you leave. If you despawn, I'm going to be violently upset. Why does this game suck?
Especially if I end up batting 14th.
Good. Oh, there's my leads. Yeah, start riding. Throw the chair.
Oh, probably. I still have the road rage, so there's a good chance
Right.
I'd mouth off. Because if I pay and I'm batting 14th and getting 2 at bats, I'll get mad.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because at least when I ran the team, I never did that.
When I went up to bat, because like I said, Bobby was lead off.
Mm-hmm.
So I get up there and the ump's like, I thought you were lead off, Jeans. I'm like, nah, I got demoted. I'm trying to work my way down to the bottom of the lineup.
Because I know you say you bury the player at catcher, but I also buried players that didn't pay to the bottom of the lineup.
No, and that's very, yeah, you should do that.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, the people that actually paid money to play should get the playing time.
Yep, and I get very testy.
But I also wouldn't have been one to bring, like, added people in anyway. I rostered like 17 people is the way I did it.
Yeah, same. Because I remember the one time I brought in guys to play, and everybody who paid got mouthy. And then those 2 didn't want to come back anymore.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then they fucked me over the next week, and the other people didn't show up.
Yep. Yeah, I remember that vividly, because they got really pissy at, was it Pedro? Or is that just racist? Okay,
yeah, it was Pedro and Mike.
Yeah. Like, they came, people threw up a fucking fuss, so then they didn't want to come back, because, like, why would you want to come back and deal with that drama?
Mm-hmm.
And then the next week, we were missing, like, half the team, and it was just like, well, awesome. I mean, to be fair, that's Tyler complained about it too. Like, when I was rostering 17 people, Tyler would get pissy about it.
Mm-hmm.
And that was part of the conversation of, why don't you run the team then? And then now you see what you get sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, I mean, again, it's fine. I get it. It sucked when you had all 17 show up. I fully 100% agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't want to deal with this week to week having to try to find people. But also, in all fairness, Tyler pointed out that he had to find the people anyway. So I was like, yeah, that's because I don't know people. That's why I roster as many as I could.
See, now if you were running the team, I probably still would have played. I mean, part of the whole reason I quit was because it started getting too serious.
Yeah, and that's partially a league issue too. I was talking to Luke about that. Because I think Luke was asking about how competitive the league, because he knows other guys too. That he kind of was hinting that, like, he's got people that could play, but he doesn't want to, like,
bump people.
Yeah, he doesn't want to, if it's not that kind of league or something. And I was like, no, I mean, originally, when we first started this league, it was 100%, everybody's on the same skill level. Like, people get drunk playing softball on Sunday. It was it was a fun league to be in.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, a league folded, and we got these 2 new fucking teams. And then ever since the Sharks came and fucking whatever that other team was that didn't last long because
I just don't remember.
I think it started with an R, not the Rippers, because for some reason they're the ones I want to say. It's not that. It was the dude in the truck, and they were the ones that had the guy that had the family. That had
Oh, yeah. Because that guy in the truck would talk shit from the truck.
yeah.
Who the fuck were they? I thought they were the Misfits. Before the Misfits became whatever they are now.
No, that was a different. There was a different Misfits that had the guy Woody.
Mm-hmm. Who was very like Me Too'd.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is, he just ran his mouth,
Mm-hmm.
which is annoying. But like, I don't really get worked up with people running their mouths. You talk your shit all you want. I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
My ego doesn't take a hit like that.
Yeah, I get more mad at my own team.
But yeah, but I know it rubs other people that, like I said, have more of a ego. But also at that time, I was very new to softball, so I didn't even have a chance to half develop an ego. Like, I know I suck. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, which I still hold to this day. But anyway, ever since the Sharks and that other team joined for a bit, all of a sudden, the competitive level raised. So then people started bringing in higher competitive people to compete with the Sharks.
Mm-hmm.
So, like Chris went out and got some fucking hitters for the winery. And then fucking the Zane brothers went off and started their own team because of falling out with Chris and just, again, brought in a bunch of kids and hitters. Like, the entire Banditos team is under 30. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I haven't ID'd them, but...
It happened to our team.
Well, that's what I mean. Like...
No, I mean, like, we split that one year.
Oh, yeah. But that wasn't for competitive. That was because we had what we thought was 20-something people.
Mm-hmm.
And then it turned out, no, we only had like 15 and should have just stayed as one team.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, yeah, that was the course that changed this fucking league, where these teams came in that were really good. So then people went out getting good guys to compete, and it kind of snowballed to a borderline competitive league. A beer league, or a competitive league that like moonlights as a beer league.
It sounds like it's a competitive league that points out the two teams that aren't each season.
Yeah. The real sad part is, if we could somehow take, like, not even this team we have, but like, if we could take our team back to when we first joined the league against those teams,
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be a totally different fucking story.
Oh, for sure. Our team got better. See, I mean, the best year we had, we went in second. And
Yeah.
we still had, like, me, Gibby, Kerbin, I think Greg might have been there. Like, it didn't morph into what it is now. Not to saying that what's now is bad, but, like, it didn't have the youth.
Right, yeah.
And we came in second.
But we just definitely got more used to play, like...
Mm-hmm. That was the year we also said, hey, we're playing positions. Like, I think that's when you pretty much went to left. I was primarily at first. Because that was the big complaint. Was that, like, oh,
well, yeah,
everybody was bouncing around.
Yeah, nobody could get good at a spot, because a lot of us weren't baseball people anyway, like, really. Except for, again, like Tyler and Eric, they were the baseball guys that brought us together, and a few of the others, but...
Mm-hmm.
Like, you and Gibby were soccer players.
Yeah.
Kerbin was whatever Kerbin is.
I think he played basketball in high school, to be honest. And I know he and I played tennis.
And then I'm fairly...
I don't think he played anything but tennis.
Okay. Yes, then it's probably just tennis.
And then, like, me, I wasn't a sport guy to begin with. Like, I didn't do sports. So, yeah, it took a few years for us all to get the kind of jive of playing softball.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're going against people that, again, they play like 17 different leagues, and every team has a JJ basically, or two.
Yeah.
We just bring ours in when we need him, but like, well, it's getting more like, again, that Connor and Luke, those guys are
Where did
probably
you
close to
get those
that
guys
level.
from? Bobby?
Yeah.
That's why I'm
And I
trying
think
to
that's why.
manage soccer close to my chest. I ain't getting
No, that's
reached out of
fair.
this one.
Well, just get comfortable that if we're losing, we're losing. That's fine. Because again, that was part of the gripe of we want to compete so we can win because winning feels good. Like I don't give a fuck about winning. So okay.
I'd care if it wasn't a T-shirt. At least back then. I know you said they improved the giveaway, but
Yeah, I think you get your money back or something like that now.
even then, it was money spent. So
Yeah. I mean, again, like, would I like to win? Yeah. Again, it is cool, I guess, to be like, hey, we won. But at the end of the day, oh well, we lost. Like, I don't. It doesn't affect my life in any fashion. I don't care enough. I just do this because I want to be active, and it gives me something to do.
yes, that's basically why I got back into it.
But on that point, that's why, like, when Tyler started talking about bringing people in, I made clear to him I'm not coming to play fucking right field. I came to play, and if I'm not going to be a part of playing, then why the fuck would I do this?
Yeah, I had that moment driving home one weekend of like, I'm not gonna keep coming down here if I'm catcher and batting twice. I want to say it was about a month ago. It's like, I gotta load the kids up. I gotta deal with this bullshit. It's not worth it.
But then, like, ironically, I feel low key, and I don't know if he has said it, but like Lou Brooks, soon to be hubby.
Yeah.
I really feel like that's part of why he doesn't come every week. Like, he went golfing instead.
Mhm.
Like, I'm sure that's part of it because he's often right center and probably not what he wants to do, but because probably in all reality he probably should have left and I should be right center, but Tyler just respected my position of it's my spot. Well, actually, and I explained to Tyler too. Well, because I think Tyler said something about like if he was to come out to outfield at one point, if I'd be upset if I got moved for him to go to left. And I'm like, for you? No, I'll move. I don't want you bringing in new people to take my spot. But that being said, like a game or two or something just to like spread the love, I'm not against that. I just don't want to get relegated to, like I said, right field every single game. Even if you want to paint the picture of, well, just if you're right field, that means we have pretty good outfield. Like, I don't give a fuck. I want to play until I drop that first easy catch and then bench me.
But on that comment too, even when you do make moves like that, you still lose. So
yeah.
Where's your fucking argument if your shortstop throws it into the woods? I can tell you right now, if I played shortstop, I wouldn't be thrown into the woods. I don't know, and I probably would be out injured quickly, but...
Yeah, well, I've said that before, too. Like, if I played shorts, I can't throw farther than first base. So, like, you don't got to worry about me overthrowing it.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I probably won't stop a single ball, so there'll be that.
But
if I ever get a hold of one...
Yeah, I guarantee if you took defensive stats, I'd probably have better defensive stats at fucking shortstop than Bobby. Hands down. Because I've never overthrown first. And I've done dumb stuff to stop the ball from going to the infield or the outfield. I'm not saying I got longevity at shortstop, but I know that I've stopped things that they don't move for.
Whole body be damned, it'll be stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you were there yesterday, I would have let you head short. Pig, get the fuck out of here. I would have let you head short. I'm not picky.
I'm not getting in that fucking fight with these ecos.
I mean, that's fair.
That's part of, like, I get pissy, but at the same time, like, I don't fucking want to deal with it. Because then they'll chirp, and then I'll just have to hit somebody. Because, like, I have no patience anymore. I actively choose violence whenever I have a problem now.
Hey, I gave you left. You didn't want to take it back. You threw it back at me.
No, because I don't want to take it from you.
I mean, that's fair. I appreciate that.
But, like, there was a guy playing, I think, second that wasn't on our team. Because What's-Her-Face wasn't there. Well, fuck him. He goes play catcher. That was probably my point that day. Because I can cover second base. I understand those kind of fundamentals. I think that's what was my issue that day. I think there was somebody who came in. He filled it. Again, I'm not mad that people fill in, but when they get priority over me, I'm mad. Since I paid.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he played second, and I was stuck behind catcher. And there was a couple that, like, he fucked up, and I went, I don't want to say that I wouldn't have fucked that up. Because then I probably would have fucked it up.
But you wanted the opportunity to fuck it up.
Exactly. And I only took myself out of left, too, because I fell. Hitting that goddamn divot when I turned.
Oh, yeah. Again, you got to get used to the very, very, very uneven ground that is the outfield.
Yeah, the first inning, they hit it over my head, and I didn't do anything. Like, they hit home runs, or they hit it elsewhere.
Yeah.
And then the one hit I got, I hit a divot and spun awkwardly, and it's like, all right, I'm just not going to deal with this. And it's your position. Like, you weren't what I was mad at the time.
I'm not the bad guy this time.
No. Well, you normally aren't, but
that was the game where they kept drilling it, like, past whoever was playing short and third, so I had to keep running up for shit. I was like, I don't want to keep doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the games for sure. I would split left with whoever. Like, if it's super fucking hot and or just everything's getting up by short and I got it. Well, I'm so glad Jerry's not at third anymore. It's been so much better.
I can see that. Even with Gia there, Gia makes a good, solid effort.
Yeah. Because goddamn, when like is Eric still in the chat? When Eric and Jerry were playing third. Oh god, those were hellacious days.
Eric played third?
Yeah, for a bit. Well, if you want to say it, he stood at third base.
I was gonna say he used to bitch about that because of how. Because at least my final season, he was always catcher.
Oh yeah, well he finally moved himself there, or got moved there. I think he moved himself because third. He didn't have the confidence for third, which I don't blame him. I don't either, but that's why I don't even try it.
So like I don't mind third. It's the anxiety that comes with third. Because like when I play third and I think shortstop, my heart rate's over 100, and I'm just like nobody's even in the batter's box, and it's like, oh god. I feel like I get heart attack.
I get that the little bit of times I played pitcher. Like, this is way too close. I don't like this.
Which, like, surprisingly, I don't get that. The only time I got that at pitcher was probably the Sharks. Because I think at least every time I pitched against them, they hit me.
Oh, yeah, that's... Well, even... not that Mike is, stone cold up there, but he's even nervous to pitch against the Sharks.
because that's the one where they fucked up my ankle really bad the one time. That I think you guys made a double play on, which kudos.
Oh, that was the Sharks that you turned the double play, or
Yep,
assisted the double play.
Yep. And then they hit me again in the fucking. I want to say it was the quad, but that one was like a mix of they hit me and I was able to kind of stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Just every time they would fucking hit, they just hit right in fucking middle. And they're like, oh, it's the way you're pitching. No, you're assholes. Like I'll admit when it's like the way I'm pitching, because those are usually the ones where I get the fuck out of the way after it leaves my hand. It's like, oh god, if they swing at this, I'm dead.
Yeah. Oh well, that was their excuse when Jerry got smoked in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Was, well, your pitcher, like, no. You fucking swung the bat. Like, you know what the fuck you're doing.
Wait, was Jerry pitching?
No, Mike was pitching.
And Jerry was at third?
Jerry was at short, I think.
How the fuck are you gonna blame the pitcher on a routine play?
Because allegedly it was a high pitch. So the argument that came across was if he chopped at it.
Oh.
Because, like, I guess it's either frowned upon or borderline illegal to, like, obviously spike the ball into the ground.
Yeah, it's like a Joe used to call that, because it was always, he used to call it like a swinging bunt, even though it's like it probably wasn't a swinging bunt. Just we had bad people who couldn't hit.
Yeah, I do remember that happening once, where like he called, or he'd give warnings too, like another hit like that and you're gonna be out. Like I didn't want to hit like that. Leave me alone.
Like, come on, Joe. We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah. But no, like, so Mike was pitching farther back because, again, he's scared of the Sharks because they fucking smoke the ball up middle.
Mm-hmm.
So he's pitching farther back, so he had to throw it a little higher to get it there. And so they're blaming that pitch, that it was high, so what else was I supposed to do? And then they looked at the tape, and I guess they claimed that it was, I don't necessarily care, but yeah.
They looked at the tape? Oh yeah, because that douchebag records them.
Yeah, because Ray records everything. And I think Chris looked at it and, like, decided it wasn't malicious. And, like, I'm not saying I don't think they were trying to kill anybody. I don't think it was that point. But there's still a moment where, like, even I know it at this point. Like, a pitch outside that I swing at, I realize, like, oh, fuck, I shouldn't take that because I probably hit it back at the pitcher.
Hmm. And then Bob calls it a strike, and you lose your goddamn mind.
Like the one I accidentally did hit back at Nelson a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But Nelson was cool about it. Well, I apologize. Nelson's like, I knew that pitch was trouble when I threw it. I'm like, yeah, but I just probably shouldn't have swung at it. But he's like, yeah, we're good. I'm like, okay. Because he didn't die. Had I fucking, like, smoked him, he probably would have been a little upset.
I think I hit one at him too. Because I remember apologizing to somebody this season of like, holy shit, I'm sorry. I suck. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, that was kind of my fear when the Sharks drama and shit was going on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, accidentally triggering it?
Yeah, that I'd be the guy that hits middle on them because, like, I'm an idiot. I'm just swinging at the fucking ball. I don't know what's happening.
And then I'd go to Chris and be like, look, if you didn't have a 1-1, I wouldn't be swinging at fucking garbage.
Yeah.
Go check that tape, bitch. I'm so glad that I somehow missed all their games this year.
Who, the Sharks?
Yep.
Oh, you weren't at the double?
There's the Game-a-thon.
Oh, right, yeah.
And then everybody decided not to play the next one.
Yeah. Did you, or Dan, did you guys clean up the museum a little bit here?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll take credit.
Dan did nothing! See, this is where I get pissed off when people, like, I pay something, they just take credit for it and do it. I put my
I took the
organization.
easy route, just birthed some chickens from eggs, and I think we had seeds in one of the chests.
They're out here now. Not bad.
Well, that's okay. They'll grow up eventually on their own anyway. But yeah, so moral of the story is I guess we'll see if we win next week, and if we have playoffs that, again, I will make it too, so.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done. So I will keep an eye on the poll and see where you're at numbers-wise.
Oh, you mean for this week
Mm-hmm.
coming up?
Especially since it's a middle of the day, so you've ruined my entire Sunday game.
Yeah, 11:30 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
think
it'll probably be 100 degrees. Oh.
No, well, the weather likes to lie, but when I looked, it wasn't supposed to be too bad. But they like to. I've noticed the weather app likes to do that, where if you look
Too far in advance.
Yeah, that it's all like, oh yeah, it's gonna be like 82, and then all of a sudden it gets closer, and they're like, oh, did we say 82? We meant 102.
It's the thermostat will say 82, but it feels like 1,000.
All right, the meadows is meadowed. I think.
The shellfish are sorted. For you to, I guess, just dump them in the fucking museum or the Amazon and just sort itself.
Except for it doesn't have a roof on it yet. I didn't do that. Because I didn't know for sure how high we were gonna go on these. Oh my god, I can't see. How high we're going on these pens? Ow.
I assume to wherever the floor is going to be, right?
Oh, we can. I mean, it doesn't need a roof right now anyway. We can figure that out. But yeah, I guess that makes sense. Why cap it off? Just raise it all the way up to wherever the next layer is. But yeah, plains biome with the aminals. Regular farm animals. Look at them. Look at all the aminals doing aminal things.
Yay! Cows!
And I guess I don't know why. I don't know why I decided to do it Noah's Ark version, because I did 2 of each. I guess it felt right.
I think we did in the last one too, right?
Was it?
I thought.
Alright. Makes me feel better about my random choice to do 2 of each.
So they all have a friend.
Yeah.
So you ready for soccer?
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
You're gonna like it. Damn it.
I'm not.
I could tell you one thing. I won't bench you.
Aw, thanks.
Because I'm looking forward to the first day watching how people get gassed really fast.
I'm already gassed. Told you, I'm playing goalie. I'll let up like 5 goals and you're going to want to bench me.
Nope.
I'll go to bench myself and you'll be like, you get your ass back in there.
You said you were goalie. Go do it.
I'm tired. And the ball hurts.
I've called them like 3 times trying to figure out their fall shit.
Yeah.
And they told me to stop calling.
Sir, lose this number.
Yeah. We'll post it when it's ready. You're going to give me a week to react, and I'm going to be mad.
Maybe we'll get lucky. If you call enough times, they'll just ban you.
Yeah. Well, we tried, guys. I'm also interested to see if these people that Cheever added are real.
Well, I don't know about the other add-ons. The one girl seems fairly real. Michelle?
Yeah, she talked for a bit.
Yeah, she...
I conned Moke when I saw him Sunday.
Yeah, I see that, or saw that.
I was like, hey, you like soccer? He's like, yeah. I was like, you play soccer, right? Sure. All right. You're on the team.
Yeah, but we'll see what his reliability level's really at. Like most people.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
I mean, that's the other big thing I'm not looking forward to is the random, like, 10:30 game.
Yeah. So I talked to Lisa about that, and I was like, the moment I looked at the league, I knew you were out. She's like, why? I was really going to give it a try. I'm like, there might be a game at like 8:30, and I know you go to bed at 5. So.
Yeah, I
Shocked
think
she
8
has.
is like the earliest.
Yeah. And I didn't have the heart to tell her there was 10:30 games. Because that would have been
Yeah.
like a hell no.
Yeah, that was one of the many reasons why I stopped going with Tyler and Eric. But also because I'm not good enough. Like, I wasn't good enough to play. I don't want to play. But I'm not going out there at 10 o'clock at night to sit on the bench.
The good thing is, if you look at the current roster we have in there's not going to be much bench time. It's going to be like me coaching my rec team. Who wants to go in? Not me.
That was us for softball for the longest time, too.
Yeah?
Now I can't get off the field even if I beg for it. And it's going to be the same with soccer. Won't be able to get off the field even if I beg for it.
You chose goalie. You're like my kids in rec. Who wants to play goalie? Me! I don't know why. It's the most, you're the most hated person on the field if you suck.
Yeah, well, I'm going to suck, but I don't want to run, so
The good thing
here
is,
we are.
I don't think people can hate you. So you might be the perfect goalie, just based on that. Like, oh, we're losing by 10. But it's Frank.
His genes are trying.
Did they let you play in jeans there?
Yeah.
That's phenomenal.
At least I wore jeans the one time I showed up.
Nice. We need a team name. If anything, I need to at least make a logo. That's what I do. Are we going to stick with bronies? Just start the cycle
sure.
again? I mean, half of us could probably... Well, I don't know if we'd all fit in our jerseys. You would, because you reverse time somehow.
I was going to say, well... Yeah, I'd still fit in.
I might. But that would... Half the team would already have a jersey.
Google says your team name should be Dad Bod Warriors.
No, that sounds gross.
It's funny, because I think we have more girls than guys right now.
I just think Dad Bod is on its way out. Like,
how about brony bods?
Ooh.
I don't know what exactly that is. Dan, you gonna come play soccer, or at least like mascot for us as the brony
Yeah, I'll meet
bod?
you there.
Oh, you're just fucking. I'm gonna get you out of the house, damn it. Notice,
good luck.
In the Phillies game, I didn't put a certain someone in there. Would have severely diminished the numbers, but they were excluded.
What?
Mm-hmm.
How am I supposed to see who's not there?
You would know. Well,
you'd know.
Who's the one person in the world you don't want to be anywhere?
I only went to baseball before because of Kelly.
She who shall not be named.
Does she still identify as a she?
The troll that shall not be named. I call her a troll.
What else is Google say your name should be? Sofa King. Sofa King's amazing. How's that in Victoria's Secret? The Meme Team. Snack Attack Squad.
What did you Google? Like soccer names?
Funny team names.
Well, AI
Easier
is not gonna
said
rule
than
us.
run.
I don't like it. I don't like it. It hurts.
Bunt cakes. Grass stains.
Bunt cakes.
Gold diggers.
Yeah, can we be like a softball pun? That'll make sense. We're the strikeout.
Softball pun team names. Pitch, please. Where my pitches at?
I would allow a pun if we did a softball pun for a soccer team name. And we
Base
just
invaders.
we showed up every week going, I don't think we're at the right sport, guys.
Bases loaded bombers. Fast pitch fiends. The golden gals.
In. Because I'd be like, oh, we're putting a bunch of girls. And then, like, all of a sudden,
I
Gibby
mean, I'm
comes
sure
walking
these
out.
other names are funny and baseball related, but obviously I don't get it. Oh, the Misfits. They're listening.
The Misfits is a pun?
Well, that's under other fun options. It's
Other
not a
fun
pun. Oh, there's a whole website dedicated to this. Base-ick instincts.
Interesting.
The Alco Ballies. Hits and giggles.
That could be taken the wrong way in soccer.
Swing and the misses. Glove your attitude. Foul play. Diamond divas. No glove, no love. Cleats and cleavage.
I don't know if any of the girls Cheever had boobs. That sounds mean.
I'd
I should've
assume.
said that out loud.
I don't know what I'm gonna. I don't know what I was gonna assume.
Home run homies.
Soccer players are normally bigger butts, just because like all that leg work.
That's. Yeah, I was gonna go that way of like I think a lot of the big boobied girls don't like running a whole lot because like
They get smacked.
bouncing hurts.
The umpire strikes back. Dirty sliders.
That could also be bad in soccer. I think these are the assholes that just take everybody out of the knees. Does Jarrett hate the bronies?
Probably.
All right, well, we're gonna be the bronies. For you.
I know I know he was very reluctant when I asked for bronies to be added to the uniforms. And I had to explain how we have a brand, motherfucker.
Although
We've
I
got
hope
runs.
by putting the bronies on our soccer team, it doesn't open up like a revolt in softball.
The inglorious batters.
I'm gonna go with no, cause, well, like this time Liv just made the uniforms. Was like, hey, how's this? And we're like, yeah, do that. And she just instinctively put the brony on there because she knew.
She gets it.
I think I can win her over better than Jarrett.
Well,
I have a way. I have a way with lesbians. I don't know what that means, but
we have similar interests.
I tell you.
Denim, women, it's all us. Well, I think that's going to do it for me tonight. You to it.
I may or may not have had the menu open for a while, being like, Dace is going to call it soon.
Yeah, I should have called it like 42 minutes ago, but
Gonna call it soon. And then we just kept talking, and I was like, oh, well, he's
it's
gonna call it soon.
wonderful. And then tomorrow we'll film something where we need to keep talking and we won't have anything to say.
Big ol' hitties.
Big
was it?
ol' hitty.
Big old hitties?
Big ol' hitties.
I like it.
The
Are you gonna
Pittsburgh
come to soccer
Steelers?
and wear these? Don't you? Yeah, I'll be there in a minute, mate.
Yeah, I'll meet you there.
You son of a bitch. I'm done. Bye, guys.
Later.
That's going to do it for us here on Monday Night Minecraft. Hope you enjoyed our little look into our softball team, as well as look into. We talked about a lot of stuff: buttholes, softball, soccer. There was something before softball. I can't remember. They talked about Once Human. So I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out. You guys probably found out I'm a miserable fuck these days, being so old and just grumpy at everything. The SummerSlam. Talked wrestling for a bit. I'm wearing the damn thing. But yeah, I'm a miserable bitch. Anyway, Minecraft Monday every Monday. I promise you, I will try and stream Donkey Kong Bonanza this Thursday. Get a few of those streams in. Wednesdays, Jersey Fanatics. Thursdays, the Weekly Protocol Season 2. New episodes are out now. We just relaunched it. 4 Real Convos drops Fridays, bi-weekly. And then A Day's Tackler Mine will drop in the weeks between with a new season. So we got content flowing. Reviews will be on basementprotocolproductions.com, facebook.com/basementprotocolproductions, the BPP official on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. And that's going to do it for us here. See you guys next week. Hope you had fun. Remember, base dollars, stick to the protocol. Deuces.